Can you dig it? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 21st. Yes, 21st. I hear you cry. Episode of Waterdeep Mallrats Dragon Heist. Super duper happy. Just getting Gabby in here, and of course, we're going to be bringing in Mr. Thompson as well. Just give you 1 second. I'm really glad that you come and join us on this. What I would say it's an incredibly wet Monday evening, but hey, it's Monday. That's our favourite day, is it not? Yeah. Exactly. Good. Oh, high five. Hello, my friend. Good to see you here. And of course, Heather Bevans is here. Fizzlekins is here. Red Panda Gamer. Lovely to see you, Red Panda. Mwah. And of course, the rest of our lovely players here as well, which I'm really happy about. So it's been a very exciting week this week, because not only are we back on a Monday, which is, you know, fabulous being on a Monday, but we've also got a stream on tomorrow as well. So that would be wonderful if you can come and join us for a bit of TPK action. We'll show a little bit of vid later on to introduce our players so you can see what type of builds they've brought to fight a certain Prince of Undeath. So I think that should be quite exciting. But I wanted to kind of go around and see how we are all doing, including you guys, all you lot that are in the chat. Please let me know how you're doing. And of course, if you're lurking in the background as well, you could let us know how you're doing. It would be really lovely to see you pop onto the chat and say hi. But of course, if you don't want to, we also hope that you enjoy the show and sit back there as well. We're super close to our follower goal. We only got 9 to go. So if you want to give us a quick follow, that would be fabulous as well. Get us up to that 500 mark. That would make me very, very, very happy indeed. Before I move on to the players, here we go, a new follower. Thank you very much, Bruggy. There we go. Thank you very much for coming and joining us. Makes me very, very happy that you've just come on and followed us. I want to do a massive congratulations before we move over to the guys for DM Philly and the post-show recap crew. For an amazing 40-hour streamathon for charity. They did really, really well. I really enjoyed watching it as well. And I just say, if you want to go and check them out, go over to at DM Philly for Twitch, or if you go for podcasts, it's post-show recaps wherever you find your podcasts from. And I think they're on Discord as well, but I think it's difficult to get onto them. But please do go check them out. They were absolutely fantastic. And Mama Thorpe is here. Hello, my darling.
Hey.
Big love for Mama Thorpe. And Benj is here as well. Oh, fantastic. Good to see Benj. Benj is going to be playing with us in a few months' time, we hope. So that'll be wonderful to see them come on. Alrighty, so let's see how you guys are doing today. Oh, Evie, you got a different background.
Yeah, I do. Do you like it? This is my kingdom. This is where I rule.
Is it a Fortnite background?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is where I spend most of my time. This is basically my brain, what's constantly there going on. I just want to shoot people all the time. Yeah, right. I'm actually a little bit stressed. I'm stressed out. Normally, I'm quite chirpy, but I'm stressed. I'm stressed out, but I'm not going to think about it. It's going to be fine. And that's it. No, what should I say that's fun? Oh, I did something really fun on Friday.
What did you do on Friday?
Thank you, Joe. Well, what I did on Friday was I went and play tested Chaos cards in Shoreditch. And I have to say, Dan's face. Mwah, blah. It's a chef's French kiss. It is absolutely the most fun I think I've had all year. It's just the best. It's great. Chaos cards. It's basically like live Mario Kart. I am allowed to say that because the press is saying it, so I'm just going to be one of the press. It's just brilliant. They go so fast. You pick up points. You shoot people. It's amazing. So yeah, if you fancy that sort of thing, have a little look. Chaos cards. It is amazing. I don't work for them. I just think it's worth endorsing. Dan, did you enjoy it?
It is the most fun that I've had with my clothes on this weekend. It was really quite incredible.
Oh, also, who was very good, Dan? He was probably the best, actually.
Someone called Stevie.
Yeah. That was
I just saw Stevie popping up on my thing for a little while. Like, yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know who they were.
That's my I mean business name. Yeah.
Saint Evie, commonly known as Stevie.
Exactly.
Saint Evie.
Oh, it was great. I like that. I had Saint Evie. Yeah. So yeah, it was really fun, and I was really good at it. I think I won.
Nice.
But we don't know because we can't access the thing yet. But
I know. Have you been checking every day, Evie?
Every day. Because I know Simon Pothecary is like the other one who's possibly a possible winner, and I'm like, I just want to beat him. I just want to beat him. We just don't know. Yeah, with a stick. So I'm all right, Joe. How are you doing, my darling?
Oh, I'm really good. I'm just don't know if I think Rob was frozen.
Oh, good.
Is he frozen for you guys? Because he's frozen for me. I just want to check.
I mean, can you? I don't think I'm frozen on here. Can you see me? Am I frozen on your screen?
On Skype, you're fine. On Twitch, you've frozen.
Nice.
Oddly, about 5 minutes ago, it was the reverse, and you were frozen for me in quite a nice pose. I did take a picture, but then you were not frozen on screen. Bizarre.
Good.
Yep.
Bizarre.
How bizarre indeedy. Well, we're going to crack on, and
for the chat, I want you to try and caption that little freeze. What's Rob thinking about there as he's looking down?
Did I leave my pose there?
Nothing will beat that. Just the moustache, really.
But yeah, I'm very well, thank you very much. I spent some time over at Mama Thorpe's house, which was lovely. Carried on playing with Mice and Mystics, a brilliant game. We managed to get through to chapter 4 of 11 chapters, but it is really great. My favourite character is definitely Nez. He has like a big hammer, and he's a great little mouse, and I love him very much. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. If you haven't played Mice and Mystics, it's a great way to get people into D&D. Natalie Scott enjoyed it. So maybe, doubt it, I'll be able to try and get her into D&D at some point.
That'd be so good.
That 20.
That 20, we'll see what happens, but I doubt it. But it was good. I've enjoyed myself. I'm now back home in my womb, and yeah, that was pretty good. Thank you very much. Let's pop over and see how Gabby, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm good, thanks. I'm just still trying to set up. Very well, thank you. I have been in rehearsals today for a show that's officially been announced, so I'm allowed to talk about it. So if anyone is in London or close to London and is into amazing new writing based on books about Arsenal, I'm in a new play called Fever Pitch, which is based on a book called Fever Pitch by Nick Hornby. I probably should know that straight off. So yeah, I've been in rehearsals for that today, which was so much fun.
Nice.
So good, Gabs. Yeah.
And I also went up north last week to see my family, but mainly to get my roots done. So 2 fun things in 1 week.
That's actually perfect. Well, I'm glad that you're happy and all that. So fantastic. So well done on the play. I think we've got a link in. Yes, we do have a link in the chat for you as well, which is all great. And it looks as if, Mr. Thompson.
Hello.
There you are.
Back.
And there you are. You're back.
Nice.
Okay. Are they really playing Waterdeep? I think we've been playing Waterdeep 3 years. Wow. So I'm just reading.
I've been playing Dragon Heist for 3 years.
Nice. Good. Well, I hope that ours is completely different from what you played.
And hopefully it doesn't take 3 years.
Yeah, well, it might do. You know,
but it may do. We know what we're like, yeah.
But Mr. Thompson, how are you doing today?
I'm well, thanks. I recently bought a new pair of shoes because anyone that knows me, I'm very function over fashion, so I wear things until they can't be worn anymore. And with all this horrible wet weather, it meant that I had very squelchy feet a lot of the time. And I'd have to kind of like treat a lot of outside like hot lava. So it'd be kind of like tiptoe dancing around puddled areas. And so I decided to get some new shoes. And yeah, I think that may be it. Yeah, back to you, Joe.
Oh, good. Well, this is a nice fast one. And finally, Mr. Dan Burman, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Obviously, had amazing fun with Chaos Carts. I did 2 experiences in 24 hours. So I did Chaos Carts, and then I ran over to the Theatre Deli where I did The Perfect Crime with Mr. Thompson, where Johnny Whizbang made an appearance. Johnny Whizbang got us out of a lot of trouble when we were found out by the guards. Yeah, really, really fun experience. Kind of bit immersive, bit escape roomy, lots of puzzles, lots of fear, lots of you will get caught, and and that will be the end. And it was absolutely wonderful.
I was not scared. I was never scared. I knew we wouldn't actually. There'd be no consequences in the real world for us getting caught.
It was so funny. We were there hiding from the guards, and we were trying to figure out the passwords and things, and everyone's in these really uncomfortable positions. Rob's the one with the radio to control our one lifeline, and we're all like, Rob, what's the code? And I just hear from the corner, yeah, so control, pineapple on pizza. What? Stop sitting on the fence. What's going on? We're all like this,
Perfect time. That conversation is hugely important to a heist, as we know. We do know that on this show, that is a very important question. Just want to say massive love and big love to Ferguration. Lovely to see you. And is asking, what colour are your new shoes, Mr. Thompson?
Oh, they're kind of a greyish colour. If grey and a light brown. If grey thought about brown, you know.
So a heroin addict grey, that's what you're gonna be?
Sure, that's not what I was going for. But yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah, very nice. All right, well,
doing shows. I'm back doing shows too. I mean, I'm doing Crooks over at the Collab Tavern. That's weirdly chaotic and fun and awesome, and acting up against people, not up against people, that'd be weird, but in the same sort of space as people. It's
just got acted up against.
Yeah, I just got acted up against. Yeah, I'm learning how to act with a face shield on, and realizing it takes an entire level of subtlety away from performance, because the minute you drop into some sort of hushed tones, people haven't got a fucking clue what you're saying. You think you're being really subtle and cool, and actually what's happening is the sound is bouncing off your mask and straight back in, and everyone's like,
Yeah. Well, I'm still figuring out what I want to do with my future, so I have not picked up any work. I don't know if I want to go back to immersive theatre or not. We shall figure it out later. But we shall see what happens in the future, because, hey, nobody's written it yet.
Yeah, embrace the chaos.
Exactly.
Embrace the chaos.
Exactly. Alrighty, so before we start to quickly explain, we have some channel points on here. We use them for bombs, so that you can give inspiration to each of the characters. Each character can only have 1 bomb at a time, as you can see, represented by the bombs. They're in the bottom corners or the top corners of some of the characters. Currently, you see that Gabby has a bomb, Dan has a bomb, and I've got this little white one here. And that means I've got a bit of disadvantage going on. So if you want to kind of influence the game, do jump on and spend your points. We've also, the refurbishment fund is going pretty well, I believe. I think we're on about 25%-ish, is that right?
Yeah, we're at 18k currently. There was a huge influx before of people right at the very start. It's almost like we're going to have to put up a plaque of our investors, of our major investors.
Lovely. So yeah, so that's going very, very well. So if you do want to sorry, I'm just trying to figure something out. If you do want to join into that and change the game, fantastic. High five. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the advantage there, for the inspiration.
What are you doing, High Five Dog? What are you doing?
Oh, me.
Every time.
High Five Dog, you are my dog.
You're very active on the chat, and then you start messing with the gameplay.
Oh,
this is the kind of thing that gets Rob killed, okay?
Again.
Yay!
Swollen graveyard.
Also, just before we start, I'm going to just pop on a video for the TPK tomorrow, so we can finally introduce Oh yeah, very nice, Evie. Just see you working it out. It was nice.
Hey.
Yeah, really slowly though.
TNT strong. TNT were strong.
So-
Okay. Not
Hey, it took a while.
So that we can have a look at the team that are coming up, the Unbirthday Party, as they take on a certain Prince of Undeath. So we'll pop that on now, and you can have a look, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. See you in a bit. Bye.
Is it Ozzy Osbourne? Are they fighting Ozzy Osbourne?
Mhm.
Fight me.
Wrong video, because we've returned on the right place. Yes, there it is. My apologies for everybody there, but I hope you enjoyed seeing the Orcus for tomorrow's TPK. Yes, I'm very excited, especially to see how Chris Starkey and how Alex Pankhurst, Natalie Winter, and the wonderful Liam Fleming, also known as Liam with a beard, take on Shark Gotch, takes on Josh Ellison as the Orcus. So it'll be fantastic to join us at 7 o'clock tomorrow for that wonderful, wonderful matchup. Great. So I thought we'd just jump straight back in, if that's all right with you guys. Mr. Thompson, I believe you promised us a certain song.
certain song. Now, last week, I put it to you, the chat, to determine the genre of song that I would do the recap in. There were many different things put forward. One of them was Eminem's I'm Slim Shady. There was a lot of hip hop. I think there was like some pop, some punk. But I settled on the one that I could do, I could make a joke out of the title for. So what do you call it when you have a lager with a saltwater top? You call it a sea shandy. So I'm going to go for it. Okay. Here we are. What happened last week? You're about to find out. Oh, the sun was hot and the heat was strong. You can smell on the air that something's wrong. Then trouble came marching along. Hey ho, the stakes are high. Reynard came and he brought bad news. The Luskan meeting's been refused. Then Pups informed him of our cruise. Hey ho, the stakes are high. Phatts went walking through the town to the gauntlet base, where there he found that 2 men lay dead in the ground. Hey ho, the stakes are high. Then a nimbleright named number 3 asked Big Phatts, could you help me? It was clear they needed surgery. Hey ho, the stakes are high. Well, Baggi said a little prayer and took the chest plate off with care. But then she looked, a face was there. Hey ho, the stakes are high. Baggi fixed 3 in a jiff. Oshi and Phatts got in a tiff, but they left to stop devil worship. Hey ho, the stakes are high. Hey ho, the stakes are high. Hey ho, the stakes are high. Yar!
Yar!
Like a butcher in the sky, the stakes are high.
Oh yes, very well done, Mr. Thompson. Arr.
Can I just ask, as the resident pirate of the group, Gabby, what did you think about that?
Cracking.
So good. So, of course, in normal fashion, I'd like you to pop into the chat what would you like the song to be next week for Rob Thompson's recaps, and we'll see what happens up. Stakes are high. Yes, they are, Fizzlekins. It's lovely. So, well done, mate. Thank you very much for that. Of course, we did see a lot of action last week, a lot of information flying around as well, and you saw a face. I have to say, you threatening that face was one of my favourite moments of last week, by the way, Mr. Thompson. Very
Phatts Eastwood, I called that video.
I'm a troublemaker.
Yep. I was just looking at the chat when I was trying to do the editing, and it's just like, big fat, like Stuart was like, oh my God, you're an absolute warrior. It was just like, so good. So very much big love for that. All right, so get comfortable. So we found out last week as well that we know where the target that the Zentarium seemed to be interested in, which was a villa, which was the Gralhund Villa on Horn Street. We believe that something was stolen from the ships. We think it was the Zentarium. Well, that seems to be what your contacts believe them to be, that it might have been the Zentarium, as they got pretty excited about this particular street. And of course, Oshi found out that there was something happening this evening. So I think it was pretty time precious for you guys to kind of run off mariachi, opera, scat jazz.
Scat jazz.
Oh my God, opera would be awesome.
Blues has come through as well from Mama Thorpe. Various scat jazz. Everyone's on the scat jazz.
Right. I
You want to see me
realised
have to do it? Why do you want to see me have to do it?
the error of asking you all what should I do. You're not gonna make it easy, and I appreciate skibbity bap bap of that.
Yes. So we're going to. I think we're probably going to jump straight in. So we're going to do our montage as usual. So we see like what looks as if like a sprinkling of these sort of brown fibers seem to flow through the air as they land in slow motion upon a white cushioned fabric that's like folded into the center. So we see these pieces kind of fall and float through the air. Our camera goes up towards, and we see these huge fingers are actually crumbling them in. As we zoom out slightly further, we see this old man stood in a beautiful garden, sprinkling tobacco into his paper. As he rolls up the cigarette, licks the sides, and rolls it. Perfect. 45 years of experience of rolling those cigarettes, of course, it's going to be perfect. As he goes and lights a match off his beard, strikes it up, takes a drag and throws the match over towards the shadow. As it flips through the air and lands onto the stone, we just see a sudden flash of a foot in the darkness as the match itself extinguishes. As we kind of move around, we see that there are many movements around this garden. This garden seems to be in a courtyard of a larger house. As we see something moving over in that corner, something beginning to climb over the top of the great large wall. Across the street, we see somebody moving up on a rooftop. And then suddenly we see somebody climbing up the wall on the way to the roof of the villa itself. Cut to.
Bong. I have grown. I've survived the longest and harshest winter and now bask in the light of spring. I have grown. My branches spread wide above me and my roots deep below me. I have grown. I hold great power in these hands. The power of mercy. I hold the power to choose exactly how to show mercy. I have grown. My mercy can be misunderstood for weakness, my patience for passivity, but I will show my mercy how I see fit. I have grown. They will never know how I learned of mercy. My mercy can preserve life, but sometimes the greatest act of mercy is to end life. Heal or harm. I have grown. My mind is clear. My message is clear. My mercy will directly reflect the way you treat me and my kin. Heal or harm. I have grown. I'm not a Zuhar anymore. Cut 2.
A lone fisherman sits at Waterdeep Harbour. His line is cast for the 5th time into the water. He has been there for most of the day now. He recalls his partner saying that he better return with fish or else there will be nothing to eat tonight for dinner. He is tired. He is hungry, and he is becoming more and more impatient. Suddenly, the line moves. He leaps to his feet with excitement and begins reeling it in quickly, his mouth already salivating with a hungry anticipation. It is a struggle, though, and he battles hard before eventually the fish surfaces. It shines in the fading sunlight. The man screams with joy, reeling the fish closer to him so he can see it in all its glory. But on closer inspection, it is not a fish. It is a metal hand, and it is moving. Its middle finger raises slowly before it looses itself from the hook and falls back into the water. Better keep fishing. Cut 2.
Oshi didn't have a horse. Her grandma told her she was too young. Her grandma had 2, though, Akka and Thandros. They were huge compared to the tiny 6-year-old Yuanti pureblood. Oshi loved going into the stables and plaiting their tails just like her grandmother taught her. Akka was her favourite, a Palomino mare whose tail had so many colours in. She especially loved going to the stables, plaiting tails and speaking to the horses after her parents would leave for another job. This night, Oshi was plaiting Thandros' tail and singing. Suddenly, she felt a sharp pain in the back of her head and found herself on her knees covered in manure. She turned, but already knew what had happened. She saw little Jonas's shovel raised in the air for the probable second hit. She quivered with the smell of horse poo and little Jonas's red eyes piercing through the darkness. He glinted slightly. He was 7 foot tall with his one shovelled hand and the other hand holding the roll your owns. He smoked one after another. "Get out of here, little Scales. After dark, you're not allowed in here." This was almost a familiar thing that happened. She never told her grandmother about the stable master's anger. She loved this huge, smoking warforged. But Oshi hated him, his shovel for a hand and manure-covered metal feet. She stood up quickly and ran through his legs, just missing another whack from the shovel, swearing under her breath and vowing never to let him catch her again. Now she must be stealthy. Cut 2.
Clang! Our vision is blurred and shaky. Clang! We look around and see we're in a barn. Clang! In front of us, we see a pair of green hands lift up, palms facing, covered in oil or blood. Clang! The barn walls are on fire. Clang! Baggi's gaze darts from side to side, but the heat makes the images we see dance like a melting oil painting. Clang! Where is that sound coming from? She turns slowly and we see 8 nimblerights standing, staring over Big Phatts, who lies on a burning table as it blackens and turns into ash at the edges. His arms and legs have been completely flattened. One nimbleright with a pointy beard pulls back its incredibly strong-looking metallic arm, holding a sledgehammer. It grins widely and pulls it down hard onto Big Phatts' chest. Clang! Baggi tries to scream, but her throat is stuck. She goes to run, but she can't feel her legs. Big Phatts turns his head towards her. A brief moment of relief flashes through her before it lands in her stomach and quickly turns sour into fear. He puffs on a cigar, and the nimbleright keeps going. All the while, Big Phatts stares blankly at Baggi, puffing away with no emotion on his face. Clang! Baggi continues to dream this sequence multiple times that night. Cut 2.
We see a firearm on a table. It gets cleaned, cocked open. The powder poured straight in and loaded and ready. as this human hand comes and picks up the firearm itself, as we see the ship on the dock, as 4 figures run off of the plank onto the dock itself, as they morph from human-skinned to drow. We see them run off into the dock ward, northwards, towards the north ward. We see a lamb standing in a big temple. The carvings on the ground show a symbol, 3 lines down. As this knife comes across to the throat of the goat and slices through as the blood spurts on the floor, falling into those grooves to allow the sigil of Asmodeus to appear on the ground. The 5 cultists stand. They raise their ceremonial blades and place them into the scabbards as they leave, moving east towards the north ward. A sewer cap shifts and lifts up as this bald head kind of pokes out. The eye tattoos spread across their skin as they begin to climb their way out, as we see 6 of them climb the way out of the sewer in the north ward. And finally, on the rooftops, we see these figures lying and looking over towards a big villa. The flying black snake sits next to them, as we just see the moment where Ursel goes, now. His finger we see across as we go right over towards the villa itself. As the camera just gets towards the high wall, it falls and drops down through the pavement itself, to fall past the sewers towards a large and ancient door that we float through like ghosts. So we come to a room filled with hundreds and thousands of dragons. When we left you guys before, you were literally running out of the door, if I remember rightly. I think Big Phatts was leading the charge. I'd say it is around about 8:30. Twilight's sort of kicking in. But you know that the villa is literally round the corner from you guys. I think Horn Street is like two streets over from you.
Yeah, it's very close, isn't it?
Very, very close. So I think you've got about 10 minutes walk to kind of get there. And what we see is like the street lampers are beginning to kind of go up and use their fire imps to light the street lamps as the place sort of begins, the Northwall begins that kind of night ceremony to go into the twilight, into the evening. We see Big Phatts is like storming out in front. Who's just behind them? Are you all like gaggled behind him, trying to keep up with Big Phatts? Is that the idea?
I slightly veer off, slightly back in the direction of the house, stick my hand underneath a bush, open up a little chest and pull out a few bottles of liquid, throw them in my pockets.
6 of them by any chance?
6 of them, yeah, and pass out. Actually, and as Phatts is screaming off, I hand 2 to Oshi and 2 to Baggi.
Thank you.
I won't need them.
And sort of like you hear that kind of like whispered in the air as his face doesn't turn. He's just focused on moving forward.
You ready to do this?
I am. Oshi?
Always, I'm here, aren't I?
Fine. Do we at least agree to stick together?
Always.
Us 3?
Us 4. It's us 4 or nothing.
How far away from Big Phatts are we right now, do you think?
He's going at pace. I'd say he's a good 10, 15 feet away from you.
Okay, Oshi looks at Baggi and then jogs to like catch up with Big Phatts and then takes out a cigar that she's only smoked half of and lights it and walks next to him.
Phatts doesn't acknowledge you. He carries on.
She keeps smoking next to you, smoking your cigar that she stole from you in your sleep.
Baggi just turns to Pups and is like, they are not going to make this easy. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
So
I'll be back.
So the pair of you, Baggi and Pups. Pups is like the exterior expert, I'd say, of the streets, allowing for their urchin background. And Baggi, of course, you are the expert of interiors.
Mm-hmm.
So the pair of you are kind of walking along, and I think you are formulating the plan as you go.
I think there's a little way we can sneak through and not hit it straight on. If everyone knows about this, then it would be foolish to go through the front door.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if it's a villa as grand as it sounds, it's probably got maybe even a cellar.
Mm.
That's my best guess.
That's good. And I think, if me and Oshi are gonna get hidey and stealthy. I don't know about you, Oshi, but I'm not splitting up again. Like, I'll keep you guys in eye line, even if you can't see me.
Deal.
No climbing today.
No. I think we're all going to have to sneak, get our bearings, and then spread out when we're in there. If we need to.
Mm.
I don't do well with sneaking.
Silence rings out.
Yeah.
From the one word, I don't do well with sneaking. I think Oshi slightly chokes on the smoke as she begins to giggle slightly and then holds it back in. As you
Do what you need to do, Phatts.
I'm pretty good at making distractions.
Mm.
This is horrible, Oshi says as she throws the cigar into a puddle next to her. I don't know how anyone would smoke these. Lack of taste, lack of class. Ugh.
For a refined palate. Something you wouldn't understand.
No reaction.
Right, so we attempt to sneak, and if it seems like it's going wrong or whatever, we get seen. Big Phatts, you just go on in and do what you do.
Fine.
Great.
So
Before we go in, I've just got one question.
Mm-hmm.
Phatts, when you said your kin, did you mean us or did you mean 3?
Think now is the appropriate time to talk about that?
Yes.
I meant 3. I meant you. And I meant Baggi. And Rix, of course.
That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
So you round the corner onto Horn Street from Sardoon Street. So you see the great courtyard, or you see the great building of the villa. It's a kind of a strange shaped kind of place. You can see that it has a horse, like a coach house. It looks as if there is something being protected, maybe a garden. So there's a huge 20-foot wall, stone wall that goes around. You can see that the building itself is 2 stories high. You can also see that the windows look fairly secure except for those that are on the first floor. You can see that there's a large gate that enters towards one side. I've given this all to you because, Pups, you should kind of know your way around these streets, so that's kind of why I'm giving it all to you. You see a great set of double doors, which seems to Baggi anyway, to be the coach house doors. And then there's a smaller gate towards them that kind of sits just next to the major wall. It looks as if that could be some sort of servant's entrance. To the north, you can see that there is a large iron gate that kind of leads through to the courtyard. And next to that is the grand front door, which looks as if that leads into the building itself. I think that essentially what happens is you guys do a quick sweep, sort of quietly, and try to sneak your way around. So what I'm going to ask for is some stealth checks from all of you. And basing this on the group checks. So essentially each of you make a stealth check. If more than half of you succeed, then it's a success. Okay?
Okay, good luck, everybody.
So it comes in 16, 10.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, this is a surprise. So, for everybody at home, so Big Phatts rolled a 16, Oshi rolled a 10, Baggi with the nat 1, and Pups kicking it up with the great crit there. Okay, so I'm going to give you success, but with a condition on that. Okay. So you managed to kind of look around, kind of get around. You don't think that you have been spotted or seen by anybody. But that thought makes you want to look up and look around you. I'm guessing it'll probably be Oshi that would be, and Pups that would be looking around the most. However, Phatts, you've also shown a particular strategic brain recently. So is this something that you might be doing as well? Of looking around, see if there's any problems.
The one of the gates that you mentioned before, are there a lot of windows that look down onto that gate and kind of courtyard area out there?
The courtyard itself is very much, there's quite a few windows that lead down to the courtyard. You can see just over the top, I think your height will allow you to see this. You see there's a balcony on the first floor that overlooks the garden or the courtyard.
Okay. And are there any nearby horse and carts?
All right, let's do a perception check. Let's have a look. 9.
Are we just
Nope.
waiting for the rolls to come through, Joe?
I'm calling them out because I had to clear the chat because of the amount of initiative rolls I had to do. So,
Okay. So they will come eventually.
they will come eventually. So that's why I'm reading them out. So a 9 for Phatts. I think that it's one of those, like, you see one and it pulls away. And you don't quite get to see what you like to see. You were quite surprised how quiet it is. It seems very quiet.
I think if they're in here, they're somewhere downstairs, basement. This ain't the kind of shit that you do in public places. The reason why it's so quiet is likely because of what's going on.
Okay.
Actually, you've probably jumped into places like this a million times. How do you normally get in?
It depends on the party, I suppose. But there'll be a trapdoor of types, delivery place. They'll roll kegs down into the basement, into the storage area, probably before the basement.
Servants quarters then?
Well, I was going to say, what would happen to servants if they were having this kind of party? Would they be dismissed for the evening? Would they be downstairs? A party that obviously someone doesn't want everyone knowing about.
Depending on the numbers, there'll be 2 or 3 servers. Everybody else will be sent to their quarters and asked not to leave. Told not to leave.
So servants' entrance is pretty good bet.
There'll be lots of people behind it, though.
Okay, Oshi, can you do a perception check for me, please?
A 4?
All right, the big first, I'm going to give you one piece of information. You realise very quiet. Like, it doesn't sound like there's any sort of party going on at all. Lights seem to be off. Apart from upstairs, there seems to be some lights in some of the windows upstairs.
We try the rooms with no lights on.
Great.
Okay.
So, servants' entrance again. I can't hear anyone.
You're going to go around to the servants' entrance, is that the idea?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so that's going to bring you through. So you go around and you see this is a fairly tough looking door considering it's a servant's entrance. It might be because this seems to be the only entrance other than the front door that leads to the main house itself. Oshi, you can see that there, and Baggi, you both see that there is quite a intricate lock system on this particular door. So if you wanted to try to check it out, you can probably figure out if you wanted to open it.
I think so, yeah. Do we need to roll perception or anything to see if there's any alarm system, whether we can just break it?
All
Open
right.
it.
Okay. So let's do a perception check then. See if this door is
18.
great. Okay. This door does not seem to be alarmed in any way. It seems this is actually quite a heavy used door. It is used quite a lot. However, the lock system, yeah, you reckon there's at least 2 locks on here that need to be picked at least.
Cool. Oshi, as you're well adversed with this, and it looks like there's 2 of them, do you want to give me a hand, please?
Of course.
Fine. I'll do this one, of you do that one. And they kind of take one each, working on it at the same time.
Okay, cool. So, just give me one little second.
I always get nervous when Joe says that.
No, I'm literally
Very
setting up
what's on
I'm just having to set up what the next room is because I didn't know which way you were going to go in, so I didn't put you in. All right, so let's do your let's do your thieves' tools. The dexterity, please.
I might use an advantage.
Mine's a 9.
Okay.
Mine's an 18.
18, great. So you use your bomb. All right. So, yep. So the top lock. It's almost as if you go to do it one-handed. You just kind of like, and you unlock it. The bottom one you just hear scrape, fucking little scrape, fucking little shit, and it just doesn't seem to. You just can't get it open for the last lock.
Oshi, would you possibly help me with this, please?
Oh. Should we, do you want me to roll a thieves' tools again?
So Baggi is the lead, so you can do it with advantage.
Yay! Oh my god, this still doesn't work. She's so pissed off that fucking Oshi just did it.
23,
Hey!
lovely. Boop, click, and you kind of click it open. But essentially what happens is that Baggi and Oshi just sort of pulls the door slightly. That helps you get the lock essentially open. As you kind of burst your way into what looks like a large kitchen. Okay, let's bring you guys over to the other screen so we can have a look. There we are.
Yay, screens. Oh yeah.
Okay, so you've made your way into what looks like some sort of storeroom. There's sort of food and barrels all around you. Some some apples and pears, a couple of barrels of fish. I think Baggi, as you come in, you can feel there's a certain heat coming from the north side of you. And then there's also a door that looks as if one of those doors that does like a double swing hinge. That's right in front of you guys towards the west. It seems very, very quiet in here, and this room is very cold compared to that heat that you can feel coming through the other door.
Is that a body in the middle of the room?
Just ignore that for now.
Okay, cool.
I'm sure it's nothing.
We haven't done a perception check yet, Dan. God's sake. Can I do it? Can I roll to see if there's a body? No, I'm joking. Baggi points to the door to the north and just turns to him and says, kitchen? Probably through there.
Lead the way.
Just as your hand kind of gets onto the door handle itself, you hear an almighty crash from the room next door. You also hear what sounds as if feet like running up the stairs as they thump the way up, and a sudden clang and clanging of weapons kicks through from the room to the west and from up what feels like maybe it is upstairs as well. I'm going to ask you guys to roll initiative for me.
Oh my god.
Joe, I can't see anything on the screen.
Oh, let's have a quick look. Aha! Gotcha. Dynamic lighting. Oh, you should be able to see. You have vision.
Oh, I had to scroll over a little bit.
Oh no, it's your character's not.
Ah.
That's really bizarre. It seems it should work.
Is it a really long room?
No, very
No.
small room.
I've
Very
just got
small
like
room. You
one
should.
long.
This is
I'll-
really bizarre. You should be able to see.
I'll reload. Roll 20.
No, it's not. It's not you. It's the token. Let me try that again. Sorry, everybody at home. See if we figure this out.
Oh, she's gone again. Classic.
What did I tell you, huh? What did I say?
Okay.
Separation anxiety is real. I can't take this internal tension. I'm literally just like, everyone's so tense.
I'm trying to placate. It's fine. Should we tell everyone what we got on our initiative?
Okay. Is that better?
Oh, no, I've lost.
No, you
I've
can't
lost the
see.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Let's do this.
Oh no, yeah, I can't see either.
Oh my word. Jokes. Okay, let's try this. Save settings. Okay, Baggi, you should be able to see now.
Yeah.
And so they've just changed over to the new. There we go.
I got it. I can see.
And Rob, can you see?
I can see.
Fantastic. Alrighty then. 2, 3, 4. Great. And we are all in. Is Gabby. Still can't see.
My whole thing's just loading now.
Oh.
Please may you roll initiative for me.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Please, sir, can you put me in the battle order?
There we go.
Oh.
20. Very nice.
Nice.
Alright, so let's get this descending. There we go. You shouldn't be able to see them yet. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, smash the initiative, Oshi.
I got a 9.
Alrighty. So let's go into battle music.
Yeah. Oh, it's been so long.
I know, it's been a really, really long time. Alrighty, so these guys are going to come over to here. Great. And you then just hear this, like, boom. There's a sound that I think Baggi has heard, but Oshi and everybody else doesn't necessarily have heard this before. So you hear the doom. Yeah, that guy's gone. Okay.
Wow.
And then then just like barking of dogs. The dog. It sounds as if it's coming from like way past you guys, into the courtyard. Oshi.
Well, currently I have full suspense because my roll 20 is still loading, and so I don't know what the thud meant. Oh my god, I'm coming back. I can actually see stuff. Hang on. No, can I? I'm scared. No, can't see anything yet. But I'm going to assume Oshi's going to try and hide somewhere. Is there anywhere to hide? If I know Oshi, and I think I do, she's going to hide.
Yeah, sure, you can hide in this room. You're in a very small storage room, so I think you could probably get into some, like, behind some food and stuff like that. So if you want to go for your what's the word I'm looking for? Stealth. There you go.
So what I can see right now is a small room. I don't know what the bang or the dogs were.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know what they were.
Oh, okay, fine.
You know
Yeah,
that
I'm
you
gonna-
can hear the dogs barking, which you know that just means loudness. It's trouble. Like, this is a big trouble now. So you got the door that goes to the west, and the door that goes to the north that feels as if it's a bit hotter. The sound of clagging is coming from the west.
Okay. Yeah, Oshi's going to try and hide.
Okay.
Stealth 19.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you hide in that room. Not a problem.
Cool.
Anything else you'd like to do?
She is going to hold a short bow action, trained on the door to the west for anybody she perceives as an enemy coming through it.
Nice. Okay, good. So let's move these dudes. Okay. As they make their way down.
Battle music.
Okay, Pups.
So the biggest crash came out of is it a door here?
No, the door to the west.
Door
That's
to
where
the
you can hear
west?
like the continual clanging and smashing.
Okay, and remind me to open a door is an action.
No, it's an object interaction in my book.
Oh, so it's free. Okay. Okay, so for my action, I would like to go into dodge.
Yep.
For my bonus action, I would like to hide because I'm a goblin and I got nimble escape.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to roll stealth?
Yes, please.
21.
Perfect.
And then for my, I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to slowly open the door.
Great. So as you open the door, you can hear the clanging sort of becomes louder. And what you can see straight away, you see there's a number of people that are dead on the floor. These are real ones this time. They actually are dead on the floor. There is a couple of guards that seem to be trying to run and attack somebody. As you poke your head around, you can see that there are 4 thugs that seem to be rushing the room from one of the doors to the north. One of them seems to be protecting the staircase in particular. But you are hidden, and you are not seen from that.
Okay. That is my turn.
Okay, cool. Phatts!
Time to make an entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to go into rage.
Yay.
Good rage.
And he looks over to the barrel full of potatoes that Oshi is presumably hiding in, and he just says,
You steal my fucking cigars again, and I'll steal your laugh. Let's go.
and he walks into the room.
Has Oshi got time to react?
Too late. Sorry.
I give my hiding place away, so I don't want to.
As you walk in, the veteran kind of turns and looks at you. You can see that this looks like a private, security army, sort of things that the nobles would have themselves. This has a particular crest on them, which you can see on this dining room, this huge dining room. You can see this crest is everywhere, so it's quite clear to you that the 2 veterans at the bottom are the guards. And then you can see above you that there are these sort of black armored thugs, and they seem to some of them have sort of have that black iron tattoo that's on the arm. But you're enraged. You don't really see much of this. You kind of like stomp your way in.
Start swinging.
Okay.
Cool. This sucker here, Phatts still has the sheep as one of his now fists. He's got the axe fist. He's taken out the shepherd.
So this one here.
In his other hand. This one I'm right beside.
All right, cool. So the guard, great. Okay, so you swing at the guard.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, Phatts is angry. He's not asking questions. He's pissed off.
Is he looking though?
Yes, he's looking, but he's not taking things in.
It's just a body. It's a collection of body parts that's mysteriously still together.
You're just standing up. All right, and so you swing across. Is it with the shepherd or the sheep?
I'm going to use the sheep.
Okay.
Because I've used my bonus to go into rage.
Gotcha.
I get 1 attack, so I'll go sheep.
Good chow, motherfucker.
I can't wait till you get a second attack. Oh,
Yeah.
10. 10,
Damn.
so you swing, you literally go, "Argh!" And the guard sort of hops out the way slightly. They've started to become quite panicked now that they can see that there is a group coming from the north, and suddenly there's a group coming from the east as well. So they've become pretty terrified. What's going on? So we move on to... Okay, cool. They've got their first round. Great. Baggi.
Okay, Baggi just sort of like bangs on her chest like this. And you see from the front just loads of like ladles appearing and like climbing over and then climbing down. as she gets out little Thumper, her Eldritch Cannon, who I like to think does make a little sound, like a little.
Like, what's his things in Dark Crystal? Those kind of yeah.
Just like that. And it goes by her side like a very obedient dog.
Mm-hmm.
And she just points towards the door at the north.
Okay.
Almost like, you know what to do. In case someone comes in through there. And then Baggi would quite like to come. Oh, she's hiding, isn't she?
Yeah.
So Baggi's gonna just go here and try and fire at this person with her crossbow past Big Phatts' head, hopefully.
Alright,
Let's see how this goes. Please don't be in that one. It's 23!
Yes, great.
Oh!
So you hit with the 23.
And it hits for, don't do that. Oh, 3! Yeah,
Nice.
worth
Pings,
it.
so it's like slams into like a chink in their armor as they sort of like snapping off. And now they've become really kind of confused. Like, how many people are going to be attacking this house? They think to themselves. Anything else you'd like to do, Baggi?
No, I think I'm alright actually.
Okay, so this veteran is going to march forward towards this Zent. And he is going to attack
Towards who?
this guy over here.
Oh, right.
And he's going to swing.
Hasn't been named for
Oh, my
allegiance.
The black armored dude, and he's going to slash twice. Okay, both hit for a total of 21.
Whoa.
The other one's going to turn to Big Phatts, obviously, and is going to go for a swing.
Howdy.
First one swings, misses. Second one swings, and misses. As this two, like, I think is sort of like a slightly quake. His knees are sort of like clanging together. So he sort of swings the longsword and sort of just sort of like clangs it against your side, like tapping you, and then like and then tries to raise it up again, and just sort of like drops it sideways, diagonally cuts across you. But again, it just clang against the chest and does no damage whatsoever. However, these dudes are going to come out. Sorry, I've got a lot going on here.
You do what you need to do, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and this one comes out here. Great. I think this one has one bit of movement, so it's going to attack that drow. Look, misses. Second attack. Misses. Okay, good.
Oh,
Okay, guards are doing their things. Alright, now it's the oh, excuse me. Then the thugs that are wearing the black armor. As they're gonna come in, and of course the first one's gonna attack the veteran that just hurt them. As they swing in with their 2 mace attacks. 1 and 2. Both of which hit for a total of 12. This one's going to swing around to here. Going to do the same but with advantage. 1 and 2. And it rolls 16, misses. Oh, and a crit, which is only a 6, but it takes 6 more.
double crit.
6 more off. This thug kind of comes over to this doorway, and this one is going to come down. And actually, they're going to try and support you, Big Phatts, because they have no idea who you are, but that means that you could be somebody. So they attack with their heavy crossbow and miss, unfortunately.
So they were attacking the guard that I was attacking. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right, sweet. Making friends.
Okay, suddenly, the servant's door that you were stood next to suddenly swings open. As you see 4 thugs kind of march their way in. These 4... Sorry, it's not coming up the right place. These 4 seem to be covered in what looks like eye tattoos. You also hear a sound that kind of kicks through from the kitchen as well, as a new group has suddenly burst their way through, as the Zentarium suddenly appear. Sorry, Xanathar. My god, so many Zeds. Alright. Gunslinger is going to come in with a pistol shot at the guard. If it rolls. There we are. Oh, and misses. You hear another boom! And more dogs barking. Okay, Oshi, you are hidden in this room. The only person that the thugs seem to have seen is you, Baggi. Let me just move this guy over. There we go. So, Oshi, you are now hidden in this room as these 3 thugs burst through the door.
To stay hidden, do I need to do another stealth check?
I'm going to say you're hidden at the moment. So if you wanted to do something, you are totally hidden right now. But
Okay, Oshi's gonna stay hidden but retrain her short bow towards the 3 people that have just barged in.
Mhm.
And if any of them attack Baggi, she's gonna rip one off.
Alright, so you're not going to attack them yet. You're just going to stand and wait.
I'm just gonna let them hopefully all kill each other.
Gotcha. Alright, cool. Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay, so Big Phatts. Suddenly the back door of this place bursts open and 3 drow kind of run in. And the first thing they do is they run over to the guy that's in the stood by the staircase, and they go in for an attack. Let's have a look what have I got. Oh, actually, one is going to cast Fairy Fire on it, so suddenly he's like glowing, as the other one comes around for the attack instead and takes the advantage. Sorry, guys.
So many things.
So many people.
Well, this is what happens when you talk to people in crystal balls and shout at them. Okay, so that one hits. So that
Yeah,
one
to
please
hits,
suggest
add
that
that
my
as a
actions had consequence.
and then one goes in with a crossbow. It's 23 for 4. It needs to do a con saving throw. My word. Okay. Con saving throw. 22 passes it, so it just takes the 4. Okay, great. Pups. Pandemonium. Oh my word. Everything's going on around you. What do you want to do?
So I can see through the door, and I can see these people in black armor,
Yep.
similar to the black armor that we saw in the first warehouse that time, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we first found Raynow.
Yep.
And I can see the tattoos on these peeps in the room.
Yep.
So I'm pretty well aware of who our enemies here.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. So and I'm still hidden, right?
Yep.
Great. So I'm gonna head over to here. And I'm gonna smack this one in the face with advantage.
Yep, you take the advantage as you come in from the darkness.
Yeah. Okay, so quarterstaff, two-handed with advantage, 23
Oh, yeah, 23 hits.
for 13, baby.
Nice. Anything else you want to do with that?
Yep, I'm gonna spend a key point and go flurry of blows
Yeah,
and
lovely.
swing back round and hit them with 2 kicks. For 23.
Yep.
Am I still under advantage?
No, you're not, unfortunately.
Okay.
I think they pretty much can see you now.
What? How? Why? I don't. That's unfair. Steward's inquiry. Okay, so for another 9, so 22 in total.
Great. This guy looks absolutely screwed over. As you kind of tear
right.
the skin across its forehead with all the eyes, as you just sort of like smash it across the face. As it looks pretty bad. The other 2 have trained their eyes upon you. They're not necessarily looking at Baggi at the moment.
I just stare right back at them.
Oof. Anything else you'd like to do, Pups?
No, that is my turn.
Okay, big Phatts, you just sort of seen the black armored gentleman trying to attack the guard that you're attacking, and miss. And you just you see the drow just kind of pour
This
in.
drow, yeah. So Phatts, in a rage-filled confusion, holding one axe and the other that is his hand, is just going, "Who the fuck am I supposed to be fighting?" And he settles on the person that's closest to him still. Do you reckon that there is room for me to get here, or is that too tight a squeeze?
I think I'm going to say you can, because the map allows you to. So yeah, you can squeeze in, but your back is against a wall.
That's all right. As long as I've realised that. Do I recognise these drow from, or like the kind of appearance of them from the ship?
No, you haven't seen. They seem to be wearing the similar colours, but
Right.
you haven't seen the same, because you saw two people with guns before. You haven't. These guys don't have guns on them.
Cool. Can I, and this won't help us at all,
God.
but can I try and Sparta kick the guard closest to me for him to try and fall into the person behind him?
Yeah, I'll allow that. But I'm going to say that it's going to do no damage, but it will
That's fine.
push them.
No damage, but yeah, just trying to like discombobulate
Yep.
the two closest enemies to me.
Okay, so do an attack roll as if it was with the shepherd, just because it's just you're just booting him, actually. 20. Yep. So you boot the guy over towards the other Zent. I'm guessing that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you run across, use the wall, and you just like boom, and it's just like guy just slams into the black armored gentleman and slams
Great.
into him instead.
Then I'll take a step closer
Mm-hmm.
and go offhand with the other one.
Oh, really nice move. Really nice move.
15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Oh,
Mhm.
not to worry.
Okay. Anything else to do?
No.
Okay. So does his thing. Baggi. You just see Pups come out of nowhere, start punching the hell out of somebody.
Yeah, it's very exciting. What's this here, Joe?
What's what there?
Is that a little thing of like sausages?
Yeah, sausages, bacon.
We say it's sausages and bacon.
Kurt's bacon.
Oh yeah,
That's what it's got stamped across the side. Kurt's bacon.
Oh, perfect. So Baggy's just gonna like interact with that and pick up the barrel of Kurt's bacon and just like pour it over the middle dude's head. Does that count as an interaction? Because it's not an attack. It's just making him a bit slimy and gross.
I think.
Or just kick it so it falls at their feet.
Okay, that's good. See, the ground around them is now slippery.
Perfect.
As it tries to do a dexterity save to sort of stay standing.
Amazing.
Genius idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
It's not much room in
Fails
this room.
as he falls prone, like falls straight on his butt. On his
Perfect.
butt.
And his butt. So then Baggy's gonna pull out her great axe and bang him on the head.
Oh yeah.
With another 19.
19 hits for 4
slashing.
Lovely. She slammed down onto his kneecap. Anything else you'd like to do?
I've got my little cannon, but we're gonna get exploded. Oh, actually, yeah, screw it. I might actually send my cannon back to here. Do I still have my token for my cannon
Yeah, sure.
somewhere? That
Where
would
is
be
the
great.
cannon?
Thank you. I don't know. I'm a little Eldritch cannon, a little thumper. Just so I can keep track, because it's like a child. I would lose him if I didn't have eyes with him at all time. Yeah, that was great. So he was about here. I might send him in, just to be ready for later in case we need him with big Phatts. Yeah.
You can fire if you wanted to from there. I'll let you fire it.
Yeah, That's a bonus action, actually, isn't it? Okay, yeah, screw it. Can I fire towards this guy, please? With my flamethrower.
Mm-hmm.
Kapowie wowie. We need a deck save. It's gotta be 13.
Okay, so I think both of them are going to do that deck save. I think
Okay,
they
fair.
will both get into that. Okay, so the black suited gentleman crits it, and that's fine. And then the veteran needs to do a deck save as well. And fails it, so they take the full 13.
Yes.
So they go up. The shiny armor now is turned into sort of black sooty sort of matte colour.
Nice.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's everything for now.
Okay, veterans. So these guys are going to start getting really confused about what's happening. So first one is going to try and attack the guy at the top here. Comes in with 2 longsword attacks, 1 and 2. Hits the first one for 9 slashing. This dude looks like he is in a lot of trouble. As the first one sort of slams into his shoulder blade, and you see him just drop to a knee as the blood sort of pours out onto the ground. The one between you, this in front of you, Big Phatts, it sort of like doesn't really know what to do in this situation, so it tries to move and get out. Do you want an opportunity attack?
You fucking bet I do. Ka-chow!
Oh, it does not hit.
What is going on?
As he makes his way round the back end of this guy here and goes for an attack. 1 and 2. Rolls 24 and 23, both hit for a total of 14 slashing damage. Great. Oh, 2. I need to bring them in. Gotcha. Okay. More people.
I was hoping you'd say that. We're looking a bit sparse on the battlefield.
Welcome to the party, pal. Right, so
Yeah.
Come again. I'm just gonna move them. Oh, something said telling me something on Skype.
That's alright. It's just
Okay, let's just move these guys over so they're gonna come to here. Everybody's turned up to this party.
I love how our missions are like, let's get to the first possible bit and then smash and grab.
Yep.
Like
Well, this wasn't particularly your fault. Everybody was already on their way.
yeah, fair.
Okay, the other veteran's going to try and have a go at this drow slinger again. In fact, he's going to move to there and get the advantage. Oh my word. 1, 2.
You got this, Joe. You got this, Joe.
Oh, both hits. So 15. So that is a total of 22. The other one goes in for a hit as well. Both hit for a total of 21. Great. Okay. Those Asmodeus cultists have already moved. Okay. Now it's turn of the thugs, the Xanathar thugs. So one's going to use his movement to try and get up. The other moves to about here and goes to attack Baggi. So, Oshi, do you want to do your attack? It's going to be with disadvantage with normal because it's 5 feet away.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, actually, let's change this up. I'm going to say this guy over here by Pups is going to attack Baggi. So that gives you... let's just work it a different way. I'm going to go to there. It's fine. Yeah, they go to attack Baggi. So you have your attack that you had it readied. Which is with advantage.
17.
Mm-hmm. 17 hits.
Oh. 17.
17. Very nice. This guy's way over bloodied from that attack. But he then attacks Baggi with his mace. Twice. 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and Oh, they both hit
Wow, they really do, yeah.
for a total of 13.
Oh,
Bludgeoning.
jeez, okay.
Top one is going to attack you, Pups.
Mm-hmm.
With 2, 1, and 2.
Both miss.
Both miss. One in the middle goes for you again, Pups.
Mm-hmm.
Miss.
Nope.
And definite miss. Okay. However,
Ooh, do I get one back?
if you want to use your reaction to do so, you can do.
Which one was it?
The middle one.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
11.
Meets a hit.
Oh! For 12.
Very nice. Sky looks particularly bloody. Suddenly the door to the north bursts open.
For
As,
fuck's sake.
as you are now surrounded by Xanathar thugs. And it goes for an attack on you, Pups. And goes with advantage for both hits.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. One misses and crits on the other for 10.
Yeah.
The other Xanathar's going to go for you. I think they can they see you, Gabby? If you attack and you hit, you still get seen. Yes, it's only if you miss, isn't it, that you don't get seen. Right. Okay, so they come in for an attack. Okay, first one misses, second one hits for 3 bludgeoning damage. Okay, guards are doing their thing. And now the Zent's turn. And they're going to kill this guy.
Oh my god. This battle, man.
Yeah, he's dead. So he gets killed off there. The other one's going to move, jumps across the table and gets disadvantage on this one because he wants him dead too. 1 and 2. No, he does not hit a single one. The other one goes for him as well. 20 hits, 18 hits for a total of 9. Nearly. He looks pretty screwed over. The Zent up here is going to attack the Drow in the hope that he can kind of get them off of his back. That one hits, and second one 20 hits as well for a total of 6, and the Drow look bloodied. Great! Oh, aren't we having fun?
Oh my god, it's so hectic. I love it. What I love is the fact that we're in this tiny little room and we can see fuck all, and I bet everyone on the chat can just see this war going on.
It's pretty bad. Alrighty, we're into round 3. I think as that kind of like you see the thugs sort of swing through and smash into the Drow, I think we're going to take a little break for a second there before we get into the third round. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right, good. So let's swing back over to the other thing. So it is pretty crazy 88 vibes. They definitely need all the help they can get to guys. So I would say to you guys, use those bombs as much as you can. Tell me to use my disadvantage. I have one sitting there if you want me to use it as well. And of course, hopefully the crowd will then give you some more points. So this is a bit of a crazy battle. I hope you're enjoying it all at home. I believe that Dan, you've got something to say before we start, move on to the break.
Yeah, if you like your style of content a bit crazy, a bit chaotic, and full of epic battles that are ridden with passive aggressiveness amongst the party, please consider following us. And also, if you live in the UK, Twitch are doing a sale on subs, so it's £1 cheaper to do a sub this month and possibly next month. So if you're enjoying us and you want to support the stream, please do consider dropping us a sub or even gifting someone in the community a sub, like GP Daz does all the time, because we love you.
Lovely. Alrighty, so we're going to take a small break here. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes time. Grab yourself a beer, grab yourself a gin, grab yourself a cup of tea, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright? Bye.
Bye!
Oh, nom 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 nom. Gin.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh, there is so much
So
much pink gin in this and barely any sparkling water, which is no longer sparkling, it's flat, so it's basically gin and water, and it's delicious. Really nice.
Well, on that note, welcome back everybody. I hope you've got yourself a cup of tea, a pint of gin, and a small shot of beer. And welcome back to what I did say is the fight from Anchorman. It is just gone all crazy. It's all crazy down here, Kathy, as we see kind of 4 different factions all come in and attack the same building at the same time, including you guys. So it's getting a little bit crazy down here. So we're going to move straight over. Oh, is there a bet going on?
Yeah, I was laughing at Mama Thorpe's first. It's like there's bets of people who's going to go down first, and Mama Thorpe's just it has to be Big Phatts is the only one without any character art.
Oh, shots fired!
Savage.
Shots fired.
Oh, that is so good.
Although thinking of the merch, Mama Thorpe, I'm here for you. I see you. I love you.
So good. Alrighty then, so let's jump straight back in because I have a feeling this
I've got
battle.
an idea. My next character is going to be called Mama Thorpe, and then you can't kill me.
That's genius.
That is genius. Alrighty, so should we jump straight back in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Although
go.
I should say we don't have any James Christie art, however we do have the art from the fabulous Red Panda Gamer,
Yes.
and it is awesome. To be
Alrighty.
clear.
So we're back up to the start. As we're going to go for the gunslingers, going to go in for some attacks. I think they are in a little bit of trouble at the top. I think 2 short sword attacks. So he's going to attack for 1 in front of him with a short sword and a short sword. One of which hits for 10. Okay, and then actually, where is? Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. As we move through to Oshi. So, Oshi, you are surrounded in this room.
Yeah.
You've made yourself visible, and now you're kind of pinned in.
Okay, you know this this person here?
Yes.
She's gonna go in with a rapier.
Yep.
Does she get advantage because her friend is within 5 feet?
Yes, you do.
23.
23 hits. Oh, with the sneak attack. 17. Very nice. That person is definitely bloodied after that hit. As you kind of like go through with the rapier and you just sort of like poke him in the face.
Love it.
What would you like to do? Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's all, thanks.
Alrighty. Okay, so the door swings open to the north. Oh, Big Phatts, you see the door opens and there is a corridor filled with hooded figures, all of which have got a marking on their forehead, which is like a 3-pronged sort of line. Oh, that's what you can see from far away.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
The drow. Okay, so now we're into the drows. So the drows are going to continue attacking the thug in front of them. They get advantage, I think. No, they do not. Okay, cool. Short sword, and the other one goes for the attack as well. 1 hits for 3. 3, there you go. And the other drow is actually going to move onto the table. Thanks, Rob. And it's going to fire off with a hand crossbow towards one of these Zents. Actually, the one down here. Oh, fuck it, I'm going to use my advantage. Just so I can kill it. So that one dies. It literally leaps up onto the thing and just like, and just like this crossbow bolt slams into its neck, right on. So as his neck kind of goes up, Big Phatts, you see there's the black dragon tattoo on their neck of the Zentarium. And finally, you realise that the people in black armour are Zentarium. Okay, I think that's all the drow. And we move through to Pups. Pups, you are surrounded.
Yeah, Pups gets a read of the room and turns to Oshi and Baggi and says, "We're sitting ducks in here. There's more targets out there. Let's draw them out, and hopefully we can get lost in the chaos. Follow me."
Big Phatts.
And then is going to disengage and go, how much do I have? I have 40. Okay, so he's going to go 10, right?
Yeah, so we're going to take an... do you disengage though, didn't you? Yep.
Yeah. So Pups like turns around and skids through the legs of this veteran and goes 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, why can't I move there? Is that not a door?
They might just get a bit stuck. There you go.
Okay, so 25 then. People can see lots of people. Oh, and then there's Drow here. Excellent. 25, 40. We're going to go to here and hide.
Okay, cool. Let's do a hide. Do some checks. Just see what the passives are. All right, 10s.
15.
Okay, I'll definitely check the passives and see if there's anybody beats it. No, you're hidden.
Amazing. And then I will skull me a little potion.
Yep, little health potion. Great. So roll
Oh,
that one
great.
up.
2d4 plus 2, right? So that's 2, 4, 5.
Yep. Okay, Phatts, you feel something small and nimble slide past you, and then they disappeared. But you probably know that they're pups.
Gotcha.
You've also got an inspiration from Mama Thorpe.
Nice, even better. I can use that for some character art. The door where Baggi and Oshi are, that's open, as I can see through and see that they're
Yeah, you can see that they're
pretty surrounded.
Yeah.
Right. Phatts is actually going to move into there. I know Pups has gone by. But he's going to try and draw some fire. So he kind of like walks in to the shoulders of these two people, and with one-handed axe and the other hand axe in hand, he like taps the two of them on the shoulder, and he goes,
You better deal with me.
and he'll go for an advantage hit on the one closest to Oshi. Or, I mean, they're both close to Oshi. The one below him, using my advantage.
Yep.
So,
Ka-chow!
15.
15 to
That
hit.
hits.
skadoosh. Or
7.
7.
Nice hit.
And then he'll use from his metal come these 3 kind of translucent spirits, and will circle around that enemy he's just hit. So now he is kind of goaded to fight Phatts alone.
Gotcha.
And then the other offhand attack, he'll use his shepherd to hit the one above Oshi.
This one here.
But this won't be with advantage, so let's see how it goes.
Just say the words.
19.
Yes, that hits.
For
Another 7.
another 7.
Okay, so this is looking pretty beaten up. You've sliced the shepherd straight into one, just between the plates of the armor towards the neck area up here, and you see their armor's sort of gone limp a little bit, but they look as if they're in real trouble. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's me.
Cool. Something you guys can't see outside, and it's really cool.
Thanks. That's probably the most D&D thing that you've ever said.
I know, right? Apart from this what happens when you shout at crystal things.
Listen.
All right, so it's gonna do 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, great.
Oh.
You have no idea what just happened, but everybody else at home hears, "Oh, and then dunk, and that's all they hear. Actually, for people at home, I'm just gonna do it. You see this impossibly old-looking gentleman walks out of what looks like a flower garland, He's barefooted. He has these kind of light blue robes on as he kind of moves over with his walking stick. And then literally spins the stick and just like drops it to the ground, using that action to flick a hand into the face of the drow, punches him across the face and grabs hold of his head and drags it down to the ground, using the force to knock him out. And then he picks up his cane and kind of walks over towards the other veterans and places his hand on their shoulder. Okay, yeah, it is a Captain Picard lookalike for sure. All right, so Floxen's going to do his thing. It's getting closer. Okay, Baggi.
Baggy's scared and very overwhelmed, so Baggy would like to take a quick peek around and use her urban infrastructure knowledge to know if there's any sort of secret passageways or hidden rooms about.
Rightio then. So this is sort of something you actually know from your time in the cage downstairs. There's always a servant's staircase.
Yeah.
And those servant staircases tend to be closer to the kitchen.
Okay.
As you look up, you see through the doorway the kitchen to the north.
Yeah.
Grand staircase is reserved for the nobles. The working staircases tend to be hidden outside, away, northwards of the kitchen, so they can get the food upstairs and bring the laundry down and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of like the main piece of information you kind of kick into. You also know that there is going to be some sort of barracks here.
Mm-hmm.
So you think that there are guards on the way to help.
Okay, cool. Lovely, thank you for that. Can I quickly just check as well? Did Pups went into this room to the west, didn't he?
Yes.
Okay. Because he wanted us to follow him. No. Sorry, Pups. No, I'm not as brave as you, and I'm looking a bit shit. So, Baggy's going to disengage, if poss.
Yep.
What do I want to do here, though? On her way... they're just going to fucking follow me, though, aren't they? Bastards. Can I... I want to call my...
We have a sending stone.
That is very true. I know, but I just think they're all going to fucking follow me, aren't they? She's going to turn to Oshi and she's going to say, "Don't follow Pups, follow me." And then literally...
Don't follow Baggi, follow me.
Yeah.
Don't follow Pups, follow me.
She's going to just try and sneak through here. 5, 10, 15... Hop over the table. 20, 25, 30... Just going to go into this room here. Maybe not near the fire. Let's go this way. And they're all just going to fucking follow me. Can I call in my my cannon as my bonus action?
Yeah, it's not going to get
me.
It's not going to get very far. 5,
Yeah.
10, 15. It's probably get to there.
Okay, great. That's fine. I just need it to be ready and prepared.
Do you want to fire it?
Yeah. Well, who can I fire it at? Away from Oshi, ideally. Yeah, well, I thought it comes out in a cone, so I think everyone... yeah, I've lost sight of those. So yes, fire at those two, please. That would be lovely. Let me just do that very quickly. Da-la-da-da. And please, hopefully...
Okay, 13. Do you want 1 or 3?
Oh, I want 3.
You're 3. Okay.
Oh, why not?
1. First one
Damn it.
succeeds. Second one fails.
Yeah.
Third one succeeds. Okay, so the
Okay.
middle one is going to take 13.
Yay. Well done, little thumper.
And he
Do the others
looks-
take half?
I don't think it does with the flamethrower. I think it's a
I
save
will
or suck.
double check. I don't think so, no.
Yeah, I think it's a save or suck cannon with the flamethrower.
Yeah. It is. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to check?
I'm just going to check it.
Okay.
Protect saving throw. Get to
The whole room smells. Oh?
Yeah. It says half as much damage on a successful
There you
one.
go. Thank you very much. All right, so they take half, so that would be 6. All right, the room stinks of like apple pie, barbecued sardines, burnt toast, and like the bottom of the grill pan when you're making a roast dinner.
Okay.
As all of the food stuff starts burning.
Great. On fire.
Very, very nice. That was a great move. Anything else you'd like to do, Baggi?
No, thank you.
Alrighty. So, cultists. So these guys are all going to try and bunch up because I think they're going to need to move around. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And they're all going to start flooding out to here. And they're going to start attacking these drow. Okay. So now suddenly these group come in that Pups you see. I think you recognize the symbol straight off the bat as the symbol of Asmodeus. As the cultists kind of make their way in. And they start attacking. With their scimitars. 1, 2, and 3. So 3 or is it 4 of them? Let's do 4 of them. I think we can get another one in. Okay, so hits, misses. Hits.
Oh shit.
Okay, so this one, I think they're going to take all of that one out. So this drow dies, and this one takes 6. All right, as the cultists have made their presence known. All right, how are we doing?
Yeah, good. We haven't killed anyone yet, but people are dying.
No, that is very true. Okay, so the thugs are now in on this. So I think this thug's going to come and attack your cannon, actually. This one's going to move forward and attack Oshi. This one's going to attack Oshi. That one's going to attack... yes, so let's do the ones on Big Phatts first. So the one that you compelled to attack, he's going to attack you first.
Good.
Mace, 1. Oh, he crits it. And the second one, 22. So that is a total of 18.
I'll take 9.
Take 9 of that. The other one goes for an attack on you as well. Big Phatts.
Good. Come at me, bro.
That one hits.
20 hits. Nice.
16.
16 meets it hits.
Okay.
So I'll take 7 of that in total.
Yep, take 7. This one down the bottom here is going to take hold of the cannon. So what's the AC on the cannon?
18.
18. Misses. Oh, no, I'll take the advantage on that because it's blank, really. So that one hits. And the second one hits as well for a total of 11. They hate this cannon, man.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay, the other one's going to attack Oshi. Misses. Oh no, advantage 20. Hits. Second attack. 19. Does that hit?
Yep.
For a total of 14. And the last one is going to attack you as well, Oshi. 1. 18 and 16, do they both hit?
Yeah.
For a total of another 12.
Yeah. Oh, she's down, but it's okay.
Okay, so you are down. Anybody bet on the bet on Oshi in the chat?
I don't think they did, you know.
House wins! Great. Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
Now you've all
Four
got
more
paid
health
250
potions.
into the...
You still get power potions, but you're unconscious. So, Big Phatts, you see her drop. And I think you're the only one who sees her drop.
I can see her drop.
No, sorry. Door's closed, pal. Door's closed.
Alrighty, so we move through to here. Zentarium guards. I think they're just going to kick the shit out of this guy and then move on to the drow. I think they're scared of the drow now. God, this is crazy. Why did I do this? Miss. Hits for 4. That one's dead. Okay, so this one then's going to turn to the drow. It gets on the table and challenges the drow to a fight. Okay. Hits. And 11 misses, I think. Yes. So it only hits for 6, but it bloodies the drow. Other one is going to try and fight the drow that's in front of him. He's now pissed off. And kills it. So he just swings his mace over and just slams onto the forehead of the drow over in the corner, knocking him out completely. As we move into should be round 4. Okay, it's round 4. Okay, Oshi.
That's it?
Yes, please.
40.
Success. So you got 1 success then. Okay. Priest.
Who?
Judas Priest. Okay, so yeah. So suddenly, a little demon sort of type thing turns up. It looks like an imp.
Oh, good.
But it's sort of dripping in blood as they cast spiritual weapon here and go for an attack with it against the Zentarium thug. Good old priest, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try a little priest.
Oh, it hits for 5 force damage. Okay. Drows. I think there's only 1 drow left. Oh my god. As he's going to try and kill the guy that's in front of him with his short sword. And misses completely. Pups. You've seen a lot of actions sort of change hands here. Suddenly the power of those drow has sort of disappeared as the Zentarium's sort of reign of terror looks as if it's now going to be pushed down by the cults of Asmodeus.
Yeah. And I've also seen no one come out of that door, and I saw Baggi go into the kitchen, and I also saw Oshi go down. So, well, shit. So I'm gonna go back in the room.
Okay, as you do,
yeah.
you see. Hang on, give me 1 second. There's my potions book. Sorry, just give me 1 second.
No, you carry on.
I had like a big table of potions that I made for this exact reason, Joe Thorpe. Random potions.
I'm excited.
Oh, there we go. Right.
Oh, Stuart, thank you. Thank you.
You find a filter of love. So I'm just going to bring that up for you so you can have a look and see what it does. Okay, so next creature you see within 10 minutes after drinking this this filter, you become charmed by that creature for an hour. If the creature is of a species that is a gender you're normally attracted to, you regard it as your true love, whether you are charmed or while you are charmed. The potion's red rose hue effervescent liquid contains one easy to miss bubbling shaped little heart. So you can use this to sort of like get somebody to fall in love with you or fall in love with somebody else.
You have so much power in your hands right now.
That is brilliant.
So thank you very much, Stuart, for that. Could have been could have been so many things.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So yeah, Pup sort of like leans behind the table, picks it up, and just has a real moment of remembrance of Tunk and Sawatsa in the Forge of Fury, and then immediately looks at Phatts and puts it in his pocket.
And then you move on.
Yeah, and then immediately go, oh no. So we go 5. Oh shit. 10, 15, 20. This one in front of me, how screwed over are they looking?
He looks pretty healthy.
It's pretty healthy. Okay. So then I'm gonna come to here. And I'm going to attack them with it. Well, I guess I've got advantage all kinds of ways because I'm hidden and flanked, right?
Mm-hmm.
So quarterstaff, two-handed, 19.
Yeah, it hits.
For 10.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use another key point to do flurry of blows. And I'm going to do one attacking the same person with a crit.
Nice.
Oh! So that's rubbish. That's 10.
Okay, he now looks pretty screwed over.
Okay. Oh, bollocks. I don't suppose you'll let me have 4 more of that on Fury the Small, would you, Joe? It doesn't make a difference to the crit, and I was going to come rushing in, seeing Oshi come down.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you the 4.
All right, lovely. I'll get rid of that. And then with my final hit, I'm going to, I'll sort of like punch almost through that guy. And then like with the same hand, like reach down and grab Oshi's wrist and use Hand of Healing. And Oshi receives 7 hit points.
Very nice. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I see what you did. Yeah, okay. So with that last strike, you've just okay.
I can spend a key point to do flurry of blows and do 1 hit and 1 heal, or 1 hit and 1 harm.
Perfect. Okay, good. So Oshi, you are back up. Okay, big Phatts.
So Oshi's on the ground right now, is she?
Mm-hmm. On the ground, but she's just taking a big breath.
Okay. How possible is it to throw Oshi into the door or into the room on the left that Baggi's in?
I would be fine if there wasn't this guy here.
Okay.
If you can clear him out of the way.
Kill him.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Let's try that. So he'll go sheep. Get you out.
Yep, that hits.
16 to hit.
Oh, big hit.
10.
Lovely.
Nice.
What does that look like?
Yeah,
It's the first.
kill,
This is
baby.
the first one we've killed, isn't it?
He comes in with his axe hand, and he kind of like side swipes the head straight off the neck, and it sticks into the door frame. And he brings it back and then knocks the head from the neck, and it slides off. Then he's going to step over Oshi, dropping his offhand axe and just trying to like grabbing like her by the collar, just slide her in towards the doorway.
I'll allow that.
So I'll just move.
So usually when you shove stuff, you can do 10 feet. So I think you should be able to get her into that room about there, like literally just into the room.
And then he'll stand over the corpse of the dead person that he's just done and block the door.
Okay, good.
I'm guessing the shove is the bonus action or whatever. Sweet. That's me done.
Lush.
You just patter of old man's feet. Patter, 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 patter. Okay. He's getting close. Is our still fluxing? All right, Baggi, you're in the kitchen.
Foreskin.
You can see that there's clearly to have been like some meals being prepared for the morning. It's a big fireplace that kind of moves over towards the towards the west. Sorry, there's a door that has a small draft that's coming through onto the east of the wall, which is the one over here, which you figure is the one into back onto the courtyard. And there's another door to the north. The floor looks a little bit wet, like it's pouring water out from the one to the north.
Okay. So the one to the north, I'm assuming is going to be the servants' one. Do the doors open into the room or out of the room?
How many times during season 1 and 2 did we ask that specific question?
No, but this time for an actual reason, a good reason.
The one in the north has a double hinge, so it swings both ways for when you're carrying things. This one opens outwards because it's fire safety.
Okay.
Very conscious.
That's brilliant. That's great. Okay, to the courtyard. Okay. And
yeah, that's a good point. The fireplace does go right the way through into the other room, so you can hear like the fight going on in the other room as well.
What, to the east in the courtyard?
Yeah, this fireplace over here.
Right.
It's like linked between the two rooms, so you can kind of see through.
Oh,
over
right.
the flames.
See. Okay. It's so difficult. Would it seem that the servants one is the one to the north, even though it's wet? Why is it wet? Why is it wet? Okay. Okay. Baggi wants to head east. She's going to say to Oshi to use the sending stone to tell Pups to go east when he enters and get in as soon as possible. Then Baggi is going to get to the door. Not go through it yet, though. I don't think. Can I fire at anyone? I actually can, and I might as well. I'm going to try and shoot my crossbow to this guy, the one by Pups.
Okay.
I have got a plan. It sounds like nothing is going on, but I've got a plan. Okay, so damn it, I didn't use my bomb. It's a 9.
It's a 9. No, it does not.
Fine. Save my bomb for
So you're going to go through the door to what you think is the courtyard.
Yeah, but I'm not going through it yet.
Okay.
I'm going to wait for everyone to be in the room.
I think when you're telling Oshi to do the sending stone, you sort of hear from a Pups in direct line of sight of you going, "I can hear you."
Brilliant. And then Baggi will, that's fine. We'll command the cannon to fire off again at those guys to the east as well, as a bonus.
So do you want 1 or do you want 2?
2.
I love that you just don't take the risk on these. I love it.
I know, because I just think,
First one is successful. Second one fails and takes 7. The other one takes 3.
Perfect. That'll do for me.
Oh, the one that takes 3. Tell me what that looks like.
Yes! So the first one, the little cannon's getting a bit worn down and it appears to be a bit tired. Like one of the things from like Beauty and the Beast when all the creatures come alive and start fighting. And it does like a little pathetic puff of smoke, like and then it realises that's not enough firepower. So it just like pours a little bit of gunpowder into its bum and then like just sort of goes and through it just loads of pure heat and fire and smoke and clouds come billowing towards this guy's face, and he's literally there like this, "Fuck you, Galen!" and it just completely engulfs him, and he's smacked against the wall and he slides down and he starts smoking from all the heat, and he's dead.
And he's dead.
Dead.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Not right now.
Right, so Asmodeus cults, I think this one's going to come to here. This one's going to step in. God, there's so many. This one's going to move in to here. The priest's going to sit in the back. Okay, so the two of one of them's going to attack the Zentarium with their scimitar. Oh, I did 2 attacks, only 1. 19 hits for 6. Oh, the guard on the steps is looking pretty screwed over. All right. Xanathar guys. These guys are really pissed off with you lot. So the one that's like nearly dead to the south. It's just been smoked by this cannon. It's going to attack the cannon again. It fucking hates this thing.
Mhm.
It's going to take advantage. Oh, I get pack tactics. Should have seen that before, Joe. So you can take I don't get pack tactics on this one. Brilliant. Oh, so that fails. So it swings its arm and burns his hand on the nozzle, taking a 1 fire damage as it swings for the second one.
Right.
18 hits for
Hits, it
5.
does. It's still standing, just
It is
about.
still like. The one next to Big Phatts is going to swing at Big Phatts. 1
Good.
and 2.
A miss and a miss.
Miss and a miss. And then the last one has to attack Big Phatts. Okay. Hits. And misses. Oh, hits. It's flanking. So 6 and 4. 10. 5.
Nice.
Good. Okay, guards are doing their thing. Zentarium, there's not a lot of them left, bless them. So they're going to kind of march up here and try and take some advantage on this drow. 1, 2. Yeah, both hits, and that drow is dead. The drow contingency has lost this game by the looks of things. The other one's going to step on his body and go straight for the cultist. 1 with advantage because they're pack tactics. 20 hits for 4 bludgeoning damage. And that cultist is bloodied. Okay, Oshi, you're in the kitchen.
Oh, she's going to drink some potions. So it's is each potion 2d4 plus 2?
Yep, if you go more than 1, I will start taking actions from you, though.
What does that mean?
So you can do 1 for free.
Okay, cool.
If you do another one, I will. You have to be in action, I'm afraid.
I'll just do 1 for now. 6, 7, 8. Okay,
Nice.
Nice.
So she's on. Okay, 15. I'm good to win. Okay, and she's going to. 5, 10, 15, 20. She's going to move towards Big Phatts and whisper in his ear and say, "Don't ever fucking steal my kill again." And then move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to the other side of Baggi.
Cool. You can smell like soap suds and water. Obviously, your feet are got a little bit of water underneath, but you smell that kind of like soap suds.
Is there a door behind me?
Yeah. Thank you, Rara Rolls, Flocky, for the follow. Mwah. Yeah, there's a door right behind you.
Which is where the soap suds is coming out of.
Yeah, and you can smell soap suds from that door.
Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, she's just going to wait now.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty, priest.
Priest.
Okay, it's gonna go and attack with the spiritual weapon. Oh, it does not hit. With a 9, it does not hit. So then they're going to step forward. Oh, they can't move forward. They don't have enough space. That's all that's going to happen. Drow, they're dead. Drow, dead. Drow are dead. Okay, Pups. This room feels as if you're winning. You're winning this room.
Pups is going to come to here and attack two-handed with advantage.
Yep.
24.
Yep. What does that look like?
Pups comes almost like skits to the side, swings the quarterstaff one way. The guy ducks and he swings it around in his palm and just comes back the other side and just takes knocks him to one side, temple first, into the center of the room.
Great.
And then can I get past Big Phatts?
Yeah. I think. Can you move into small other places that are small? Can you do that?
I can't occupy someone's space, but I can.
Yeah,
I
so
can go
it's
back and
difficult.
squeeze past someone.
Yeah, difficult terrain to squeeze past someone.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to go 5, 10, 10, 15, 20. Is there anything obvious that's in these pots?
No, it's like coffee, barbecue sauce. There's some mayonnaise in one of them. And like, yeah, just but general sauces and salts and stuff.
Any oils?
Yeah, if you want some recipe oils there. An olive oil. It's a really nice olive oil. It's not
Yeah.
like the posh stuff.
Amazing. Would you permit me an object interaction?
Mhm.
Okay, so Pups is going to go past, take a jar full of oil, and so we've agreed that we can see through this fireplace into the other room?
Yep.
So Pups is going to take a jar of olive oil and just fuck it through the fire into the other room.
Hey. Okay, so like this hot oil kind of like pours through into the other side, making this area, I'm just gonna draw it on, like slippery and difficult. Okay.
Is that in here?
No, yeah, it's in the other room. So,
Okay, so-
it's been drawn on there, so it reminds me if anything.
Didn't
happens.
catch fire.
Oh no, it's olive oil.
Ah, shit.
That's all right.
Okay.
You've used the bacon grease to make the floor slippery in the other room, so
Yeah, that's fair. But bacon grease is 1 per long rest. I forgot about that. And yeah, Pups just stands vigil there and waits.
okay. 3 to Big Phatts. Big Phatts, this room is clearing out nice and quickly for you.
So Phatts has just had Oshi, who he has fucking helped, whisper, "Don't steal my kill." So he's going to grab the nearest thug to him and whisper into his ear. He's going to go, "I know you didn't ask for this, but I'm calling you Oshi." And then he's going to try and hit him with the axe.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, go for it.
And now he's fucking livid, so he's going to go reckless. High five, dog. This is what you wanted. Phatts has been pushed to the limit. He's going reckless. So this will be with advantage.
21, yep, that hits.
21. 4.
Yep.
10.
You want to tell me what this looks like? I cannot
It's-
wait for this description.
It's the guard's face is like, what? My name's Paul. And then he gets an axe straight in between his like kind of shocked expression.
Oh, Final Destination style.
Yeah. And then his own body weight pulls him off the axe onto the floor. And then Fast turns around and goes, "Who else is called Oshi?"
The guy's like, he sort of shakes his head. Anything else you'd like to do, my friend?
The spare axe that I had dropped, will you allow me a bonus action to pick that up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well then, that's it. And Fats will just stay where he's at as he's looking at John. John, Oshi, Oliver, Falston.
You, Pups, I think you and actually the 3 of you in the kitchen, you hear it suddenly goes very quiet next door. This cultist, you hear this cult go, they're like sort of muffled. You hear go, "Who the fuck are you?" And you just hear this voice go, "Well, I'm just an old man, here to help a friend." And then he just, the rest, what we see the cool stuff, everybody at home. We just see him sort of like put the quarterstaff on the ground as he brings his hands up into a position and stands waiting as he looks over at the cultists. And he goes straight in for an attack. So his first attack on one of the cultists to the side here. Unarmed strike. Whoop-yow. Yeah. So he literally, what happens, the cultist runs towards him and he takes the cultist's hand and twists it and just slams him into the rock of the wall. He takes a step forward to where the Xanathar and the Zentarium are. So he takes hold of the back, sort of slams his hand into the small of the back of the cultist. And essentially like sort of breaks his back as he drops to the knee and falls to the ground. And then looks over to the Zentarium and attacks the Zentarium. So he turns and just like kicks him in towards the knee, and then lays down back onto his feet again, and is ready and poised. I think, Pups, you can hear the movement. Like you visualize what this is going on. Okay. You suddenly you hear like a big crack up from upstairs, like something's been forced open. And you all kind of look upwards. Baggi.
Oh my god. Okay. Right. I'm gonna quickly scull one of my potions. Por favor. 2d4 plus 6. Lovely. And then hearing a noise from upstairs. Do I want to head out without big Phatts? I don't know. Can I do my bonus action first to just talk to my little thumper and say, if there's anyone left in there that isn't one of us, fire again. And to encourage little Eldritch Cannon to shoot again.
Okay.
I don't even know if there is anyone left in there. I'm assuming there might be.
Yep. Do you want to describe that one for me?
Yay! So, is it really obvious where the person is? Is it in the same direction as the last people that it killed?
Yeah.
Okay, this time it just feels really brave. And it doesn't smile because it can't smile. But you can tell in its movement it's really enjoying it. It like steps back. And just again, you sort of see it vaguely expand. I don't know how, but it does. And then it's just like... again, and this guy's just like, tell my mom I love, and then he just gets completely set alight, and again crumbles to the ground. And then I like to imagine that like a little like flick of spoons comes out, and then a little nail file, and it's just like this.
Lovely.
I haven't done an action yet though because I'm scared to go through the door. Oh, actually, so can I do a perception check, please?
Yep, sure.
To see if I can hear anyone on the other side of the door to the east.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, lovely. And it's 20.
No, you feel the breeze. You smell the smell of freshly cut grass. You don't hear it. You hear dogs barking.
Okay.
But they sound as if they're barking in the courtyard itself.
Cool. Thank you. That is all I'm going to do for now then.
Okay. Okay, so cultists, one's going to move. Oh, I can't go where the spiritual weapon is. Oh, this is annoying. So they're going to go for one. So they're going for an attack. Scimitar. Yeah, that hits. For 2. Oh, it's getting a bit tense. This one's going to move over here, and he's going to have the audacity to attack that monk. And see what happens. Again, no. Definitely does not hit in any way, shape, or form. This one's going to come in and try and get some advantage on attacking the monk guy. No, not at all. Not at all. Okay.
I can only imagine what it looks like in there, just a pile of bodies.
So, the Zentarium are out of this game. The Xanathar, my apologies, are out of this game. The Xanathars are out of the game. Okay, guards, they're doing their thing, and they're struggling upstairs. Okay, the Zents, there's a couple of Zents left. This guy's like, I'm not going to attack the monk. No fucking way in hell. And he goes for the cultist. With 2 attacks. 1. And he's trying to get through to his mate. Both of which miss. Okay, good. Well done, mate. The other one's going to attack the thing in front of him and try and get rid of that cultist. One hits, and the second one dead. Okay, as he literally just slams his mace across one way and then across the other way as his jaw breaks and then his temple breaks and he just drops to the ground. Last words he hears is his soul being pulled down into the Nine Hells to complete a deal that he made when he was 6. Okay, let's kind of keep moving on. Oshi.
Oshi, as nothing's happening and she's got her back to the door, Oshi's going to move around the table to here. Hide?
Mm-hmm. You're hidden.
Let me do a...
No, you're hidden.
Okay, and then while she's hidden, could she drink another potion?
Mm-hmm.
Please. 2d4 plus 2 is 6. Okay. Thank you. That's all.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, priest. Priest. Yeah. Sick of this shit. Oh my word! And it misses on the guiding bolt as it fires through. This huge smash of red lightning comes flying through the door and slams onto the wall and misses the target on the thug. Okay, Pups.
So I'm imagining that Pups threw that olive oil through the fire and sort of peered through to see if it did anything, and then almost in slow motion Terminator 2 Judgment Day style, just saw the other monk come in through the flames and just take up the pose. And sort of Pups is equal parts jealous and terrified. What can I? So can we hear anything coming out of this door up here?
Nothing at all. I think you can smell suds as well, like soap.
Smells soap.
Okay, you're so scared of opening this.
Pups is antsy. Pups is opening this north door.
Okay. As you open it up, you get hit with the smell of damp clothing. As you see that you see that there is a laundry time inside. There's a big tub full of soapy water. There's clothes sort of bundled up around and they're sort of hanging up. You can also see in the corner that it seems as if there's something around that goes around the corner. It doesn't feel like this room is finished. If you want to take a step in and look around, I'll give you more info.
Yeah, there we go. Stepping in.
Okay. Do you want to do perception?
Yes, please. Perception. Can I?
15.
I was literally just about to go. Can I use my advantage?
Yeah, you can. 17. Then we can take the bomb.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Thank you.
Okay, so you see that there's lots of these, there's almost grooves in the ground of the stone, as if there is a constant way that people are moving around this corner to around here.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks as if it's a repeated action of people going around that corner, and there's a groove in the stone. It's well travelled, pretty much travelled constantly throughout the day.
It's like a groove in the stone, like a carving in the stone,
no,
or
it's
just
like a wearing. It's like it's a depreciation where it's just been walked.
The beaten track.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? First, I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Mm-hmm. You're hidden.
I'm hidden. And then, what have I done? I've done 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
And you see a staircase.
40.
Don't worry about the person on it.
Okay. I just shout down. Is it going up or down?
It's going up.
Still hidden, right?
Yep, it's still hidden. There's nobody around. You guys are you've killed everyone that can see you, so that you're all hidden.
I just shout staircase. And then I dash up the stairs.
Okay, you gonna run up?
Yeah.
All right, let's put you in the right spot.
Still hidden.
Okay, so you run up to here.
Uh-huh.
And you can see that there's. Actually, let me think about this. It hasn't got quite the layout that I wanted it to, even though I made this map. It's always the way, isn't it? Oh no, it goes that way. Great. Yeah, you come out to a balcony.
Mm-hmm.
You see that there's a doorway here, which looks like a big, ornate door with glass, and you can see it leads into a very large bedroom. And then you can see that there's somebody inside that room as well. Over the balcony, you can see the garden. You see that somebody has been shot and is bleeding out over by the bushes. And you just see the drow has been completely murderized by punches and breaks and all sorts of stuff. And the guards are sort of starting to collect themselves to come in and start clearing out the house.
Okay, and there's someone in the room, but I don't know who it is. I can just see through frosted glass, I'm guessing.
Yeah. You can also, from there, you also hear the thumps. It sounds like someone's trying to smash through another door to the other side of the building.
In the other side, from the other side of another room here.
Yeah, somewhere over here somewhere.
Okay.
You can hear a thumping. Like someone's trying to bash through a door.
Okay, and the door's just here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to come across to this side. There's no windows here, right?
No, nothing.
It's just visible here.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get to there and just push up and hope I stay hidden.
All right. Good.
I've used all my actions, haven't I? Used action, bonus action.
Yep. Okay, Bigfoot. Nothing to kill here.
Shit.
Phatts is gonna walk through, following the direction that Pups went. 50, 30. He's gonna get to there, and as he passes, he just throws Oshi a dirty look.
You can't see me.
Well,
I'm hidden.
Okay, well, he looks around, doesn't see Oshi, and smiles. Has a good time. Has a good time as he's walking through.
Yeah, maybe she's dead somewhere.
All right. And then Phatts will... Fuck it, he'll just use his action to dash up the stairs as well, so...
Okay, I'll move you up.
Clang, 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 clang.
Real sneaky like.
All right. I'm just going to say that this guy kills loads of people because it seems as if that's what he does. Right, 1, 2...
That's what he do.
3. Right, done. All right. Suddenly, Pups, you hear that the crashing sort of ceases as you hear a big crashing, splinterings, and then you start hearing shouts from the other side of the room.
Okay.
Big Phatts, you can see through the glass as well. You see that there's a woman who looks finely dressed. As you see this guy turn up with a huge scar across his face. It looks as if half of his face has been burnt, maybe in some sort of fireball explosion. And he he's grabbed hold of the hand of the woman, and she sort of begins to buckle on the ground.
Do I see that too?
Not from where you are, Pups.
Okay.
But Big Phat sees it.
And you said it was from this direction there, was it?
Yeah, so he came through a door over here, stomped his way over, and literally grabbed hold of her arm and just twisted her down.
Right. Is this door that's right beside us, is that the only entrance and exit?
That's the only entrance and exit.
Oh, okay. And Pups is hidden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Well then I think I've got 10 feet left of that dash.
Yeah.
Going down.
You gonna go in it?
Yeah.
All right. As you kick this door in, as you look, he looks up and you see a face that I don't think you recognise. Actually, you do recognise it. This is the face on the wanted poster. From when you walk through going, "It's not our fight." As Erstal Flockskin stands in front of you, holding the arm, as he pulls the arm of Lady Gralhund, as she's on her knees. She looks up at him, and all she screams is, I'll give you the stone. Just don't hurt me." And you can anything else you'd like to do, Big Phatts?
I recommend you let her go.
And he looks over at you and goes, ah. He just touches his own scar. "I got a scar from the last time I saw you. And this time I'm going to put you in pieces."
I can give you another one if you like.
And he sort of like just looks down and just goes, "Business first, pleasure second." Right, Baggi.
Oh god, I was just so enthralled. Okay, Baggi is going to very quickly scull another potion. Wunderbar, that is 6. I will add that on in a minute. Lovely. And then is going to head upstairs. How far away is my cannon from me at the moment, Joe? Because I can't see it.
He's pretty far. We can say he moves 15 feet every round if you want to run, and we'll see if we can get out of the strips.
That would be awesome. So I'm going to head 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm just at the bottom of the stairs. And if the cannon could follow me 15 feet into that room, and then we'll see how far it gets. I assume it doesn't enter the kitchen?
Yeah, it just gets into the doorway of the kitchen.
Oh, okay. So Baggi will command Little Thumper to ready itself. The door to the east, if anyone comes through that door, to just fire immediately.
Great.
And that is all Baggi is going to do.
Perfect. Alrighty. Asmodeus cult are gone. Okay, the Xanathar guys are gone. The guards are gone. The Zentariums, they are struggling against it, but he is going to continue the fight against this priest. He does
Come on,
not
Greg.
realize. Come on, Greg. It's all
Greg
that,
Zentarium.
all that overtime coming through now.
3 days till your retirement. You got this.
Oh, first hit does not hit. Second one does not hit. Oh, Greg is doomed.
Oh, Greg.
Let's come through. Oshi, you are alone in the kitchen.
Oh, she's going to use her bonus action to dash in the direction that Pup said.
Okay, cool.
So that's 60. 1, 2, 3.
Pass, Baggi.
11. How many? 5. 60 divided by 5.
12.
Okay. How many have I done? 10, 11, 12. Oh, I only get to here.
But you could use your action to move your. You could use your action to dash again if you wanted to.
How far away am I?
You don't know.
But you've still got your own movement left, do you?
No.
You get.
Dash allows you to essentially move again. Essentially what it does. Doubles your movement. Doesn't mean you double your movement. It means you can double your movement. That doesn't make any sense the way I described it, did it? No.
But could you move your full movement, then dash,
Yeah.
double your movement?
No, you would move and then essentially you do your movement again. That's the dash.
Yeah.
So 30 becomes
So
60.
it's 60.
So you move
But then-
30 and then you dash another 30.
But then she could do that twice because she's got rogue shit.
Yeah, so you could dash again.
So you do 90.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. So another 30.
Yeah, so and they're going to take you upstairs then.
Okay.
So takes you to there. So that was like, let's call that 10 feet. You see, come up on there. You can see, you see the doorway has just been booted in. You can hear the shout arguments between these two, and the screams from Lady Gralhund.
Okay, yeah. I can see us. Okay. Okay. So I've just moved 10 to there, 10. Pups is hidden, so I can't see him.
Nope.
So if I move to here, will I be? Is that like just outside the door? Like the door opening is here?
Yeah, you can just you can see through now, and you can see Ursula Flux in there, holding the arm of Lady Gralhund.
So I've used my action and my bonus action.
Yep.
But I'm guessing it's Phatts in the door, so I'm probably covered from their side by Phatts.
Yeah, I can say you're covered. You're not hidden, but you're definitely covered.
Okay. Can she hide? She probably doesn't need to hide, can she? Because no one sees her.
Yeah.
Okay, she's just going to wait there and... can I ready an action even though I've used an action? I can't, can I? Okay, I'm just going to wait there.
Okay, so Priest is going to go in with Spiritual Weapon against Greg. Come on, Greg. Does it roll? There we go. Oh, I think Greg might... No, poor Greg. Greg's dead.
Oh, Greg.
Poor Greg.
Greg.
And the priest makes their way up the stairs. Just marches upstairs.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, Pups.
Okay, let's party. 5. Why can't I get through there? Hang on. Can I go to there for 10?
You're travelling through the space of someone. You're a monk.
Right.
You've got so much space. You've got so much speed.
Okay, 5, 10, 15. Is that a nimbleright?
Yes, you can now see that there's a nimbleright stood. It's got a long moustache, a big pointy beard. And what's this nimbleright? It's the right nimbleright.
That's Nimblewang.
But it's stood and it looks as if it's powered down. It's not actually taking any action at the moment. It's not doing anything.
Okay.
You can see that there's a big bead on its front of its chest.
Still hidden?
Yes. Let me check something.
Okay.
Because you've just come into the room, so I just want to make sure.
Just like gone past Phatts like that.
I'm going to say, can you roll it? Actually, you're in a different room.
Yep.
I think it was different if it was like you're in the same room.
21.
Alright, I'm going to do a quick perception check with this guy. Because he's sort of locks in. Yep, you're hidden.
Lovely. Okay, I'm going to sidle against this wall. Get into here.
Mm-hmm.
And that nimbleright moved. I didn't like that. And then I'm sort of slowly pull out my quarterstaff, and I'm gonna come down with the quarterstaff with advantage on his arm that's holding Lady Gralhund.
Great. So I'm gonna add. You're calling a shot here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna add 3 to the AC.
Okay.
So that's 18 you're looking for.
Okay. 12.
Oh, mate.
Okay.
So that misses.
That misses. I am going to do the same thing, but with I missed that. I'm going to come down with with an axe kick. Let's do it straight down on the elbow joint, and I'm going to use my bomb to get advantage on this.
Okay, good. Still looking for 18.
19.
Oh yeah, so you hit.
Okay, for 6.
Lovely. As you kind of come down with your ankle. Down onto his knee. Did you do it with your knee onto his elbow?
Yeah, axe kick down with the heel.
And he sort of he lets go of that hand, and looks over at you with his arm, and it's just like you see that tension kind of kick up, and these burns start weeping with blood and pus as he starts to kind of get angry at you.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'd like to kick him in the face again with flurry of the blows. Natural 20!
Oh my words!
Pew 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 pew.
For 13. I'm gonna swing round with a roundhouse, and like the edges of my sandals are gonna like take off some of the burns off the side of his face, because fuck him and the horse he rode in on.
Really lovely.
That's extra embarrassing if you get kicked by someone wearing sandals.
And I'm wearing socks.
Oh, you
Okay.
motherfucker.
So we come through to Big
Hey,
Phatts.
neutral, baby.
And this is anything else you want to do, Pups?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll that's my turn.
Okay.
So,
I think maybe complete the move, turn round, and almost like Matrix style of like drop into a pose and turn.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Okay, Big Phatts.
so Phatts has actually started to calm down a bit, and his rage has ended. But as he's standing, eyes on Erstal, he catches a whiff of perfume from behind him, and is instantly furious again as he goes back into rage, and steps in towards Erstal, who's now looking at Pups, and just says, "I suggest you look at me, big boy." And he's gonna come in with the sheep. Catch out! It's gonna be reckless. It's gonna be reckless as well. Reckless.
Your
I already have
advantage.
it. I already have it. Ah, fuck it. I'm still reckless. Let's do this. 19.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah. For 8.
Really nice. Really, really great. Yeah, he's looking pretty. He's starting to look screwed over. He's over the bloody line.
The ancestral protection has started to circle around him as well, and like a gentle, ghostly hand has actually turned Erstal's face towards Phatts.
Yeah, really lovely. Okay, so downstairs. The pitter patter of old man's feet. Okay.
Are they tired feet though?
Oh no, not at all.
Ah shit.
Old man's feet. Attacks first one. Second one. I love this character. Great. And he marches past the priest. Up the stairs. Okay. And Pups, you then see this figures standing in the hallway. Standing through the door.
Here, or oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh, high five! You've been attacked by the bot. Okay, so we come through to now. It's Floxin's turn. So Floxin, I think, has to attack. You Pups, you Big Phatts, doesn't he?
He doesn't have to attack, but if he chooses not to, then he'll be doing it. Whoever he does attack with disadvantage, and they have resistance to his attacks.
Okay, so I got advantage against you anyway, haven't I? Because of
Yeah,
reckless to attack.
because they're reckless. I know.
Okay,
Unnecessary,
so
but I'm in. Let's do it.
one. Takes the advantage.
Holy Jesus Christ! That's oh my days! That's
Plus-
exciting.
Plus the sneak attack.
Right, yeah, okay, so. Right, okay, so hold on. Slow down. Let's just slow down. Stop rolling things, Joe. Stop. Joe, gonna ask you again. Slow down on the rolls, okay?
Okay.
I need to figure this out. Okay, so I have to make a DC check.
It's a con saving throw.
And is it to do with being poisoned?
Yes.
There is poison damage in there, so I will do this with advantage because of my constructed resilience.
Lovely.
I will also be taking half of that poison damage. Thank Christ. So here we are.
15. You make it.
18. I'd make it even more.
Make it even more. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The 27 at the bottom. That's from sneak attack.
Okay.
Okay.
So I need to calculate this for a second. So I will take what's that? 14. I'll take 7 from that. I take half the poison damage. Do I?
Yeah.
So I take half the poison damage because I am resistant to poison.
That's 49 halved. It'd be 24. 24.
24. So I'll take 12.
Yeah.
12 plus 7 is 19. Plus then another 27 sneak attack damage, which halved is 13. So Phatts is down.
Oh!
No.
As he literally, so he turns and like smacks you with his short sword.
All that from a short sword.
And then he's going to go in for a second attack on you.
All right, come at me, bro.
And it hits.
You love to see it.
And you take an instant fail on one of your death saves.
Nom nom nom, delicious.
He's literally fucking furious with you.
Yeah, all right. Who isn't in this party?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Baggi. You've just heard the telltale sign of £270 falling onto the ground.
Yeah. I think
Everyone knows
Baggi.
it so well now.
Baggi knows what that is. Okay, so Baggi is going to attempt to enter the room. If little Thumper could continue following me slowly but surely, that would be great.
I'll take you upstairs. There you go. I'm going up there.
15, yeah, that takes me 15, so I've got another 15 feet of movement when I see what chaos is going on in here.
There you go.
I'm terrified. Oh, it's quite pleasant. Okay, so, right, I can see Oshi, and I can see Pups.
And there's a doorway here, yes.
Yeah. Do I get any information about the room that we're in currently? Because I might have an infrastructure before I...
Yeah, so this is the balcony.
Cool.
That hangs over to the courtyard.
Fine.
You think this is a good escape route?
It's probably a really good escape route, but I've heard Phatts go down, so I need to see what's going on. Right, I'm gonna... Okay. Right. Do I want to go in? Not massively. Actually, no. Do you know what? Screw it. I'm going in. I'm coming in here. And I see Phatts down. I see Pups next to that big, ugly tit.
Foreskin.
And Baggi produces her classic tankard. And like lifts the lid and fires Tasha's caustic brew towards Stormflox.
Oh, yes, mate.
I don't know who he is at the moment, so I need a dex saving throw.
Oh, okay. Let's have a look.
Let me see what that was. That's fine.
Oh, he makes it in abundance.
Okay. Shite, I've done all my friggin' movement.
So you're covered in acid flavor. No, I think it's a suck or save. I don't think it takes anything.
Damn. Oh my god, that actually wasn't even what I was going to do either. I meant chaos, but never mind. Okay, and oh my god, that's literally all I can do, I think. I'm right in the fucking firing line. Yeah, that's all I can do. We'll check in on the cannon later.
Okay.
See how it's doing. You can still be readying an action towards any door that opens it will just fire.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's any use.
Okay.
Well, might be.
He's across the kitchen. Okay, so okay, Oshi.
I guess Oshi's still hidden around the side of the door.
You're not hidden, you're just covered. So you're just around the door, so you're not hidden. It's important that the condition of hidden is different from standing around the side of a door. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oshi's going to pop out, fire a short bow at Flockskin.
You get advantage on this because of your allies within 5 feet of them.
Oh, 12.
I'm afraid that does not hit. I'm afraid.
Okay. I'm only 5 feet away from Big Phatts. Is that correct?
Yes.
Play to character.
Okay, Oshi. I know what I was thinking. What would Oshi do?
Stand over the body and nick a health potion.
Yeah, I already know what Oshi will do. She'd pull a seat out and sit at the table and wait to celebrate. But she's not going to do that. she's She's actually gonna she popped out, fired, missed. So then she's gonna move 5, 10, and hide under the table.
Yep, cool. I think you're hidden from that. That's fine. Okay, Pups.
Okay, so Phatts has gone down. Foreskin's on the move, and this other death monk is right up my ass. So, well, shit. Pups turns to Lady Gralhund and goes, "You need to tell me where this ball is, or everyone in this room's going to die."
Okay. When you mean ball, do you mean stone?
Yes.
Okay. She looks at you. She's like, "I have no idea who you are."
I'm the person who's going to save you from this if you give me the ball.
And she kind of looks over, and you can see that she kind of looks down at like a satchel that she's got on.
All right, I'm gonna try and swipe the satchel.
All right, so let's do a sleight of hand. I'm going to do a sleight of hand from Floxin as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
It's a 23.
Oh! So you go to grab hold of it and pull it as his hand kind of comes in. And I think actually what you do is your second hand comes in and just like pushes his hand away. And you like and you rip off the satchel. And now you have hold of the satchel. Inside it feels like there's some sort of potato shaped object. It feels relatively heavy. But yeah, until you open it, that's what you're gonna more information I'm gonna give you.
Okay. And then that was my action.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action, disengage, get out of the room.
Okay. Which way are you going?
Back the way we came.
Okay.
5, 10, 15.
Okay, I'm going to take an opportunity attack on that one.
Disengage.
Oh, you did disengage. Sorry, my apologies.
And I'm literally gonna come this way and get under the table.
Okay, Phatts.
Yeah. Do you want me to just text James and let him know to hold off on any of the character art?
No, this is going to be fine. So, do the death saving throw for me, please. You've had one failure.
All right. Here we go. Oh, I did 2. Oh, I did 2. I didn't mean to. Oh, thank God I didn't have to do 2.
Okay, so you've got 2 failures now.
Nice.
Okay. Hallam sort of steps through. The monk steps through. He sort of stands and looks around. And he is now slightly more confused, but he looks over at Floxin, who's watching you go. And that's enough for him to know what he needs to do next. So he comes to stand here. He looks over at Floxin and he says, there's a lot of anger in you. Reactive instead of proactive. And then he's sort of like, please, I'd like to help. And he puts his hand towards Floxin, and Floxin like pushes his hand away. And so as he pushes his hand away, I'm going to do the roll. Just go with this thingy. Wow. 17. I think that hits Floxin. Yep. He literally takes hold of his hand and twists it and drops him to the ground. Doing 8 bludgeoning damage. I'm going to make him do the strength saving throw as well. Oh, he's not going to do this. and he's stunned, and he just literally holds onto his arm, and just like keeps him still. And he's not going to use any more of his attacks. Floxin is not going to be able to do anything. Baggi.
Baggi is going to take this opportunity to try and help Phatts. So she's going to come next to me here. And do I need to... What kind of check do I need to do? Not really nature?
What do you want to do?
Well, I kind of want to get him up as much as possible. And in my head, I was like, well, I have mending, but obviously that doesn't work. That works on objects, not on...
Have you got potions?
I don't have any left.
Okay. You could
I know Phatts didn't take any as well.
Mm-hmm. You can do a medicine check to try and stabilise them. And that'll stop them from having any death problems.
Okay. Great, I would love to see that. And I'm going to do this...
problems.
I'll do it with advantage, because why not?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Lovely.
18.
Okay, could you roll a d4 for me, please?
Yes, I can indeed. In a memento, it's a 2.
Okay, so he is unconscious. He's stable. It will take him 2 hours to get up.
Okay.
Unless you guys can find a way to heal him through magical means. And then he'll get up.
Okay. How long to get up? 2 hours?
2 hours.
Okay. Oh god, he's so heavy. I can't even drag him. What Baggi's going to do for the time being is, because you can see that Erstal is being currently dealt with, Baggi is going to cast Grease, which is going to give, I'll pop it in the chat actually, a 10-foot square centered on a point within range. Makes it difficult terrain for the duration. So I would quite like that to start from here and go out this way, just 10 feet. So a little 10-foot square there, with Erstal being the bottom right square.
So you want it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, do I? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I do.
Alright, so let's do some... well, Erston's going to fail that and fall. Hallam is going to do his dex saving throw. Yeah, I think he beats this already.
Pretty well, yeah.
Yeah, and he just stands in the grease.
And then... the cannon can still come upstairs.
Yeah, it's still on his way.
He is, yeah. He's on his way. Yeah. And he can still be readying against anything. Oh gosh, I kind of still want to stay with Phatts. I can't see where Oshi or Pups are. Oh, Baggi's just going to scream help. She's not going to take any of her movement. Instead, she's just going to scream help.
Okay.
And that's
Oshi, you suddenly hear that the tones of a half-orc screaming for help.
Okay. From where I am under the table, I can actually see Erkskin.
Okay, you can see him from there.
Yeah.
But at the same point, you also see that dead eyes of Big Phatts as well, staring at you.
Unconscious eyes of Big Phatts.
Okay, but if I fire at Erkskin,
Yeah, you can fire him.
because I'm hidden, I get advantage in sneak attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna might add in some cover on this because it's a pretty tough shot.
It's also prone, just so you know.
Yeah, he's prone to his disadvantage. Okay, so no, you don't get the advantage on this. Random potion. I think we should roll it and see what we get.
But under the table, you find.
But under the table, you find this. You never know. It might be really helpful. That's why I'm gonna roll it now. Oh, a potion of greater healing.
Does Oshi find it?
Yeah. Oh, she's got it.
Why is Oshi the one that finds it?
If I move out, so is it because he's prone that I don't get advantage?
That's it. On ranged attack, prone attacks was made a disadvantage. So even with your advantage, it would be normal.
Is the older monk, is he classed as a friend?
You don't know that.
Can I sneakily use my bomb to make it advantage?
Yeah. I'm happy
okay,
with that.
fine.
Let's do that.
Oh, great. Okay. So we're going short bow for Urxil with advantage.
Literally trying to get you to
It's a
spend
crit.
those bombs, man. Serious. Right, crit. Oh my word.
Okay, so we've got 11, 25.
Kill him.
So, what does that look like?
She's back in the game. So Oshi's like laying on the table and all she can see is the top of his head. And because he's stunned, I'm guessing his eyes are open and his whole like face is like so angry that he's stunned. She just fires it and it goes straight between his eyes, but with such force his eyeballs pop out and the scar on his head like bursts open. And did you say that there was some things leaking from it before?
Yeah, like pus and blood from the...
So, and all the pus and blood splats on Big Phatts. And then she turns to Pups and she just shrugs and then puts her bow away and fucking has a cigarette.
Great. Okay. I'm going to come out of initiative order there.
I am livid.
As you see, Baggi, you see this monk sort of let go of the hand. He goes over to the Lady Gralhund and puts his hand on her shoulder, and she just sits down and falls asleep. As he walks over to, and you see this moment, he looks up at you and he puts his hand onto Big Phat's chest, and it's like light of energy starts to course through him as he then heals Big Phatts for 7 using his mercy key points and he heals Big Phatts.
Yeah, I'll give you another scar if you like.
And it looks over, it's like, my skin's too wrinkly for scars anyway. Now, you and your friends should run.
Did I kill him?
He points at Erskine.
Baggi completely ignores Big Phatts and just says to the old man, "Who are you?"
My name is Halam. I am the urchin of the mountain.
I can't tell you how grateful we are for this. Will we find you again?
You can find me on the mountain. I was asked by an old friend of mine to keep an eye on you. Some general.
Who?
My memory disappears. I'm an old man, you know.
Well,
just look, cook.
That son of a bitch.
and I think with that, Baggi just sort of like tries and pulls Phatts up and is just like, "We owe you so much."
No, nothing at all. But if you just try this stance, and he sort of puts you in a stance, and you literally just pick up Big Phatts.
Yeah. And Baggi's literally like, "Holy shit!" and like does like a little turn on the spot, just being like, "Yeah, this is strong. This is great."
As I said,
and then
you and your friend should run.
Thank you.
The guards will be here soon, and there's a lot of death in this house.
Well, luckily for me, I think I know the quickest way out.
Where is your goblin?
Pups!
Pups has got a vantage point of this, so starts to crawl out from the door and stands in the doorway.
I stopped wearing my mask a long time ago. Live long and strong. Great and powerful tree.
You're the last. Oh my god.
He looks up towards the stars. There's no gods here. Just a
Thank
little
you.
old man. No worries. You do not need to ask. You don't need to say thank you. It's nice to get off the mountain every now and then. Your back foot needs to be moved by about 2 inches when you stand on your stance. Your left hand is slightly weak. You need to work on that.
Yeah. Yes. I will.
Come see me on the mountain. I make a awful tea. Let's sit and drink some.
Okay.
And then you hear it's a whistle. There's there's the city guard. Run.
We're on. Yeah, let's go.
And then he just literally puts his hand into his pocket and pulls out a bead. See you on the mountain. And he just throws down a bead and he just turns to smoke and he disappears. And suddenly you hear downstairs like doors being battered open, and then like that kind of pausing moment of like troops marching again, going, "What the hell is going?" And it's like the shouts start kicking through the whole building as they start making their way up the stairs. As they march into the bedroom, they see the Lady Gralhund sort of sat on the floor, dead Phloxin in front of her. The doorway to the balcony is swung open, as we see is the end of a black cape going over the top of the wall. As you guys drop down to the other side, walk around the corner, and you see there's this hot dog stand. As he sort of like walks along and sort of setting up, closing up for the night. As you all run over and grab a hot dog and walk off back towards Trollskull Alley. But there's this bag. As we look over to Pups, who stands with his hot dog, confused.
I think we got it. And he puts his hand in the bag and pulls it out.
As you pull out something that looks like kind of like a small potato. I actually don't think they've given me a picture of it.
I honestly thought you were going to say it was a small potato.
Same. I was like, no.
It's sort of like, looks like it's teal blue. And there seems to be 3 like eye slits inside it. Why have they not given me a picture? Surely this is a picture one that you'd have a picture of.
The stone.
It seems to have these like 3 slits across it that look as if they're places to place other things. There we go. But they are blank as blind. As you hold it, Pups, there's a sudden flash as you find yourself in a memory of these kind of floating creatures attacking what looks like glowing, like spectral gods in a world which is completely alien to you now. And then you return back here, confused.
Holy shit. He puts it back in the bag and like ties it up, puts it back in his pouch. I saw something. I think maybe that was part of the memory. I don't know. I can't really make sense of it. I think, holy shit, we're players now.
Is that word of "we're players now" sort of stops Oshi in mid bite, and there's a moment of you all realizing that this was a great achievement, but this is just the beginning. That you may have put yourself into a situation which could be very difficult and full of hardship. As we see the four of you sitting on a step. I'm trying to think of the word. The pathway in the road. Curb. Sitting on the curb in the twilight, sort of staring out towards the street, as we hear. As this cannon just like smashes next to you, as we see all your heads turn and look at the cannon, and then all turn and look at Baggi as we fade. Oh, good point. Thanks, Fizzlekins. There's a certain feeling of strength and achievement that's come through you. As you now realise that some of you are going to be able to attack probably more than once. As you feel the urge to become level 5. So congratulations. As we fade to black.
Oh,
lovely.
Yes.
I can't believe no one died.
Oh,
Great. Okay.
that was so good, Joe.
Well done.
Amazing.
Level 5. I'm really glad that you guys got there. You did really well in that battle. You're better than I expected. Good old Hullum. I love Hullum. So thank you very much for joining us. Those who have been with us through all those lurkers that have been in the background. Thank you for the extra follows come through today. Big love to those. So thank you for giving us extra follows. Of course, tomorrow we're going to be back here at 7 p.m. for a bit of TPK action. If you don't know what TPK is, it's boss battles and they're awesome. As we got 4 level 20s of the Unbirthday Party coming up against Orcus, run by Josh Ellison. So that'll be at 7 o'clock. So do come and join us for that. Death guaranteed. But other than that, I want to say massive thank you to all you guys here. But I just want to quickly do, have we got enough time? We're overrunning. Can we do, are we able to do a very, very fast favourite moments? Very, very fast.
So many.
Okay, quick. Okay, Mr. Thompson, favourite moment.
Oh, shit. Okay. Favourite moment. Oshi whispering, "Don't steal my kill."
Fucking kill, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Honest to God, Gabs.
God, I haven't dropped this. Sorry, she's still in me.
Really, really nice. Okay, also counter that with Gabby, favourite moment.
Well, first one is, but my name's Paul, and then the other one is all of. I'm probably going to pronounce their name wrong. Hullum's, all their work today was just fucking amazing. I've never seen a character that powerful, so every time they came up, I was like,
madness, absolute
Rolling
madness.
30s.
Same.
Lovely. Baggi, Evie, sorry.
Evie, Baggi, same thing. Oh my god, I have so many. Same. Gabs's don't ever fucking steal my kill again. Rob's the hand and his montage just giving the flip is great. Dan's gameplay, fucking insane. A lot of hit points there, taking off people, and Joe just being an awesome DM, dealing with so much the whole time, and also giving us help and just being great and just being great. Yeah, that was my favourite. All of it.
And Dan, what was your favourite?
So yeah, first thing is Joe basically playing an entire gang war by himself in a giant house whilst we sat in a little 3x3 room with all this madness going on against us, and how you kept it up. And I
great.
but the thing was, for us, like, it was so contained. But like every so often, I'd look at the chat and see that, like, the screen, on the screen for the viewers, you can see all of it go down. So that's great. And also, Oshi going full Oshi and firing a critical hit over the nearly dead body of Phatts to kill erstwhile Foreskin and get us up to level 5. I was so here for that. And Pups has a complete crush on the new Mercy Monk.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with all of those points. Unfortunately, next Monday, we're not going to be here next Monday because we're going camping. However, that week we have something else for you. So you're gonna have to turn up. You're gonna have to turn up tomorrow and find out what that is, I'm afraid. So come and join us tomorrow for TPK, and we'll reveal what we're doing next week for you. I think that is everything. Is that everything? Yeah,
That was awesome.
Lovely.
That was so awesome.
Thank you.
I love you guys at home. You guys make this wonderful, make this fantastic every time. You four are incredible, and I love you very much. Little Rix is a dude, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I won't see you tomorrow. I'm not playing tomorrow. I'll see you next week, whenever it is that we release stuff. And always plan heists against your landlord, steal stuff from Sainsbury's, and have a great time. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.